We good?
be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man zone? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career, you been shook up. Cause Top told you drop it, give me 50 likes a push-ups. Hood, your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Pip squeak, pipe down, you ain't in no big three. Scissor got you wiped down, Travis got you wiped down, Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in the scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king, he a son, nigga? Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Clean a 6 and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Jets, whips, chains, wicked. Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you trippin'. Drizzy Chippendale, probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got them done, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I was turned, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if it BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit, ayy. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking, ayy. Better drop and give me 50, ayy. Drop and give me 50, drop and give me 50, ayy. Niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on the chart he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business. Nigga, shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50, drop. In that fucking song, y'all got to not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up. Nigga calling top to see if top want a piece of up. Top want a piece of up, top want a piece of up. Nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You done roll deep to this, is not fucking deep enough. Begging cops or not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking sneaking up. Cornball, your show money, merch money, feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know, don't wake the demon up. This ain't even everything I know, don't wake the demon up. Drop and give me 50, all you fuck niggas teaming up.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick?
Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG.
I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. Woke up to niggas talking like me, talk. Woke up to niggas sounding like me, talk. Woke up to niggas talking like me, talk. Woke up to niggas sounding like me, talk. I woke up to niggas sounding like me. Woke up to niggas talking like me. Woke up to niggas sounding like me. Woke up to niggas talking like me. Oh, I think they like me. Yeah, they like me. Diamonds on me, ice cream. Oh, that's lightly. My Draco bitch is spitely. Diamonds on me, bite. I heard these niggas wanna fight me. Meet me at my next show, but you better bring a pipe B. We ain't fighting. I think she like me, exciting. So exciting. Fuck me. Bentley cool, I'm riding with a Dodge. Fuck. I just spent 100 on my watch piece. Fuck. I done fell in love with a Dodge. Fuck. She just wanna fuck me for my clouds. Fuck. Bitch, I'm off the lean, I crashed the Audi. Fuck. I just spent 200 on this Audi. Truck. Woke up to niggas talking like me, talk. Woke up to niggas sounding like me, talk. Woke up to niggas talking like me, talk. Woke up to niggas sounding like me, talk. I woke up to niggas sounding like me. Woke up to niggas talking like me. Woke up to niggas sounding like me. Woke up to niggas talking like me.
Oh, I think they like me. In my white tee. Oh, no, baby. Smoke so much, don't need some vice. D young nigga don't like me, but I just like me. Fucked all of y'all bitches, so at they parties don't invite me. That bitch that you wifing, she so trifling. I been getting money, so don't nothing really excite me. Cardi bought a 6 and a 4 of the right lane. Damn that boy, asking for some more, like the Sprite clean. Yeah, that's that dirty. That's that dirty. That girl all up in my face like she ain't try to swerve me. These boys all up in my lane, I swear they keep on merging. No, I cannot see a lane, cause my Rolls Royce got curtains.
Woke up to niggas talking like me, talk. Woke up to niggas sounding like me, talk. Woke up to niggas talking like me, talk. Woke up to niggas sounding like me, talk. I woke up to niggas sounding like me. Woke up to niggas talking like me. Woke up to niggas sounding like me. Woke up to niggas talking like me. Oh, I think they like me. Then she like me. This bitch want to indict me. Ooh, she can't find me. I'm like, dirty up the Sprite, please. With some ice, with my beans in like the ceiling. Ooh, sand purse, Molly, we got hella things. I'm in love with the guac, gave it a wedding ring. And I swear I had these stocks before I got the fame. And I swear I had the Glock before I got the chain. I'm in Boston with Perus and I don't even bang. Shout out G, we ain't your L, yo hold at the game. Oh, shout out GG, that's my boo, she know that I claim. Shooting at these niggas like I'm in the paint. Woke up like this. Woke up to niggas talking like me, talk. Woke up to niggas sounding like me, talk. Woke up to niggas talking like me, talk. Woke up to niggas sounding like me, talk. Oh, woke up to niggas sounding like me. Woke up to niggas sounding like me.
London, Paris, Amsterdam, yeah, I'm overseas. She gon' tell my soul like me, yeah, she on her knees. Inhale, exhale, yeah, breathe. Inhale, exhale, yeah, breathe. Inhale, exhale, yeah, breathe. Inhale, exhale, yeah, breathe. 12 HP, what's that smell, yeah, weed. Ain't leaving no paper trail, yeah, this shit free. Over a lot of them niggas, hell yeah, I'm in the lead. You ain't that like me, you don't bleed what I bleed. Put the blink down, I beat your ass just like Creed. She don't know about me, I'm about to turn her to a freak. My dick her NyQuil, I'm about to fuck this bitch to sleep. I'm the reason you got double B on your feet. Ain't gotta ask if I'm good on Gucci, yeah, I'm double G. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself your neck on freeze. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself don't change a thing. I wish I could go back in time to meet you way before I did. I wish I could go back in time to tell myself you gon' be rich. When I'm in Miami, I feel like LeBron, number 6. Every day I wake up, I'm feeling myself like being Nick. I just bit her, yeah, I just bit her, I gave her a hit. I take her shopping all the time, but that's my girl, so I ain't trick. I'm in London, I just love Harris and Selfridge. That boy repeat everything, he hit like a parrot, he a bitch. The last bitch I broke up with, slit her wrist. I'm trolling, I just treat her like she no longer exists. London, Paris, Amsterdam, yeah, I'm overseas. She gon' tell my soul like me, yeah, she on her knees. Inhale, exhale, yeah, breathe. 12 HP, what's that smell, yeah, weed. Ain't leaving no paper trail, yeah, this shit free. Over a lot of them niggas, hell yeah, I'm in the lead. You ain't that like me, you don't bleed what I bleed. Put the blink down, I beat your ass just like Creed. Young money, yeah. I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the fuck are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few nights. We've been everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man. And this what I'ma do till it's over. Till it's over, but it's far from over.
Damn, Ty, you made this bitch too? What got into you?
If I had $1 for every time these niggas hate, I'd be rich like Jen, yeah. I got rich with Babyface. We came up just make a play. And I feel just like Beyonce, niggas love to say my name. I came back down front of no nigga, I bring more smoke to Taylor gang. I'm the GOAT, don't get front of free throw. Fade away, whipping dough, make it big shine. You can't say it ain't. I know if I wasn't that great, they wouldn't even be doing shade. Say that shit come with the game, nigga, I ain't never been no game. I don't even wanna conversate, nigga, lie right to my face. Yeah, I probably under the jail, they know how much crime I did today. Damn, cry, baby V's, using honeys, wipe it away. I don't got change for 20, nigga, 20 ain't nothing but change. You hear what I'm saying? I'm tired of giving niggas game. I'm shopping, copping, Matty boy. I got this down in MIA. This little bitch will get a house to bang. I met her in LA. I got bloods and bombs and crisps on slides and gon' make sure I'm safe. Thought he breaking glory gang, slimy, I should be ashamed. He done dropped 100 tapes, made no noise like Pootie Tank. Baby, my heart so icy, I'm like Shiesty, I'm like Gucci, man. I'm down to a 4 a day, dirty water, Louis Ray. These stupid ass niggas must be freebasing. Young nigga, I was middle school, hoes carrot 8. Fast forward a nigga, death day, make a meet his maker. Broke beef a nigga, make his mama throw a fundraiser. 7 mile, pop star, bitch, I'm just a Timberlake. Fuck nigga, throwing salt, but I ain't never killed the place. Daydreaming about the wild heart in the refrigerator. Dog living with a broke heart, heard I hit his main one. Get off my dick, little bitch, get off my dick. You ain't met a nigga rich like this, you ain't met a nigga rich like this. He buying designer on sale, that be that country shit. What's to him? She call, won't cheat on her man, that be that horny shit. Tell me you proud of me, baby, again. I need to hear it again. I got a gang tattoo on my skin, this shit thicker than thin.
I got a million ways to get it. Choose one. Hey, bring it back. Now double your money and make it stack. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. Hold up. Somebody bring me back some money, please.
Hove on that new shit. Niggas like how come? Niggas want my old shit. Buy my old album. Niggas stuck on stupid. I gotta keep it moving. Niggas make the same shit. Me, I make the blueprint. Came in the range. Hopped out the Lexus. Every year since I've been on that next shit. Traded in a gold for the platinum Rolexes. Now a nigga wrist match the status of my records. Used to rock a throwback, ballin' on the corner. Now I rock a telesuit, looking like a owner. No, I'm not a Jonas, brother, I'm a grown-up. No, I'm not a virgin, I use my cojones. I move on with the only direction. Can't be scared to fail, search of perfection. Gotta keep it fresh, girl, even when we sexin'. Or don't be mad at him when it's on to the next one.
Somebody bring me back some money, please. I got a million ways to get it. Choose one. Hey, bring it back. Now double your money and make it stack. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. I'm on to the next one. On to the next. I'm on to the next one. On to the next.
Hold up.
Somebody bring me back some money, please.
Shake that body, party that ball. 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 Come and have a good time with G.O.D.
Step on they necks till they can't breathe. Claim they 5 stars but sell you dreams. They say death multiplies by 3s. Line them all up and let's just see. Fuck 'em, yay. Fuck 'em, yay. I wouldn't piss on that nigga with Grandma, yay. Woo! They shit is shopping at Target. Woo! My shit is luxury ball made. I'm ballin', I'm already a Nick soul in the park, then I want in. What's a king without a crown, nigga? What? What's a circus without you clown niggas? What's a brick from an out of town, nigga? When you flood and you can drown niggas. Yeah. It's the good music golden child. It made $, can't nobody hold me down.
Shake that body, party that ball. Shake that body, party that ball. Shake that body, party that body. Come and have a good time with G.O.D.
Hold up, I ain't trying to stunt, man. But the Yeezys jumped over the jump, man. Went from most hated to the champion God flow. I guess that's a feeling only me and LeBron know. I'm living 3 dreams. Biggie Smalls, Dr. King, Rodney Kings. Cause we can't get along. No resolution till we drown all these haters. Rest in peace to Whitney Houston. Cars, money, girls, and the clothes. Oh man, you sold your soul. Nah man, mad people was frontin'. Oh man, made something for nothing. Picture working so hard and you can't cut through. That can mess up your whole life like an uncle that touched you. What has the world come to? I'm from the 312, where cops don't come through and dreams don't come true. Like there the guy go when it's mercy alive. Go from working McDonald's, barely paying a car note. He even got enough to get his mama a condo. Then they ran up and shot him right in front of his mom. 40 killings in a week and 40 killings in a week. Man, the summer too high, you can feel it in the street. Welcome to Sunday service. If you hope to someday service, we got green in our eyes. Just follow my egg sermon. Did Moses nap part the water with the cane? Did strippers not make an art when I made it rain? Did Yeezy not get signed by Hov and Damon? Ran to Jacob and made the new Jesus chain? In Jesus' name, let the choir say, I'm on fire, ayy, that's a Richard Pryor say. And we'll annihilate anybody that violate. Ask any dope boy you know, they admire, yeah.
Shake that body, party that ball. Shake that body, party that ball. Shake that body, party that body. Come and have a good time with G.O.D.
Good music, good music, good music, good music. And all my niggas say, good music. And all my ladies say, good music. I don't know, but I've been told. I don't know, but I've been told. If you get fresh, get all the hoes. If you get fresh, get all the hoes. I'm way fresher than all my foes. I'm way fresher than all my foes. Somebody please pick out they clothes. Somebody please pick out they clothes. And all my niggas say, good music. And all my ladies say, good music. Who run this shit today? Good music. Who run this shit today? Good music.
I'm on some shit like, now I do what I want. 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 Everybody know I'm better. Ay, yeah, I'm better. Ay, it don't matter. Ay, pockets fatter. Ay, nowadays I'm on my haters, they got sadder. Ay, that's money longer. Ay, different song, bruh. Ay, different producer. I can do anything and I won't lose her. She got right with a winner, left that loser. Ay, talking shit, boy, make me get my Ruger. Yeah, I sell my Ruger. All my niggas, they shooters. Rocking them grills all the way till my tooth hurt. Oh, he cold? Well, I swear that I'm cooler. That ain't no rolling, bitch, this is a Frank Mueller. Yeah, Frank Mueller. Boy, I start on the bottom, made my way to the top. Boy, I'm gon' keep winning. No, I cannot stop.
What up, what up, man?
Turn that shit to a lot. Always been one.
What's going on?
Put that on my block. Used to want that 4-door. Now I want that drop. Yeah, now I do what I want. Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want.
Bro?
Now I do what I want. 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 Girl, you see me getting this money. Whoa, please don't front. Hunting fish club when I'm eating. Whoa, what's for lunch? And them boys back home be talking, but I won't get touched. Say to myself how I'll survive. No one who I trust. Yeah. Inhale. No one who I trust.
Breathe, bro.
Who them niggas know they not with us. All these girls, yeah, they ride with us. I don't pay no mind because I just want the bucks. Yeah, boy, I start on the bottom. Made my way to the top. Boy, I'm gon' keep winning. No, I cannot stop. Remember I had a little. Turned that shit to a lot. Always been 100. Put that on my block. Used to want that 4-door. Now I want that drop. Yeah, now I do what I want. 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 Now I do what I want.
Yo, is there a newsletter?
I really can't trust nobody. Who this bitch want? I really can't trust nobody. Stick to myself, I'm the one who got me. Can't have fun, let's a gun in the party.
My bad. Yo, is there a newsletter chat? No, I was reading chat. I was trying to change the song. Hold on. Oh, there is? No, it's not. Is there? No, it's not. It's not to Thursday, right? Yeah. I mean, you have building permits, super minor folders today. So last folder you would have though is at 9:15, so it's not bad at all. Actually, no, I lied. 12:30. FOMC member speaks by speech. Betterpal speaks. Yeah, it's not till 1 p.m. today, man. We know what to do, bro. We know what to do. Chill day today should be pretty straightforward, bro. Should be pretty straightforward. Chat, what's up, man? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to a brand new day. Last day. Oh, not last day, but last day before, you know, we got a new setup. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. It's been too long, chat. It's been too long. All right, yo. Where is my camera at? Hold on, where's the camera at? It's not popping up. All right, there it is, Joe. This is so close today, though. Yeah, that's good. All right, yo. What's going on, man? Views jump when you talk. I think it's an algorithm, bro. When like YouTube knows, like whenever we hop on stream, that's when chat or that's when the viewers start pumping up. I don't know. Maybe because 8 p.m. as well, bro. Maybe because 8 p.m. Hold on. Duke Dennis, bro. All right, yo. Let me lock it in. Let me lock it in, bro. What's going on, though, chat? How you guys doing today? Yeah, again, you have a couple folders today going on. You have folders happening. I think across the board today for the most part, but it's nothing too major. But I do believe today should be a very directional day, just a little later in the day. So you may not have direction, which is fair, or not. Okay, you may not have direction for the first half of the day. So from I'll say now until the last folder, which would be like 9:15. Like you probably won't have direction today until I'll say noon, because that's when you have these major speeches going on later on, right? Which is Fred Power speaks, not good stuff. So you may see direction a little later in the day, which is fine because you can just trade the ranges, and the ranges are pretty decent right now too. So I'm gonna break that down in a second here for you guys. Let me just send my Zoom link, and then I think I did send my Zoom link. Let me just open up my Zoom link here and then share my screen for them here. Nope, I didn't send my Zoom link. Oh, I did. Cool, bro. It's that. All right, I think we're good. Mike, back. Bro, Janaz, you're here too. What's up, bro? So, man. Yo, Orchid, thanks for 499. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, bro. All right, yo. So, chat. Let's take a look at gold, okay? It should, it's looking all right today. let's break it down real quick though. So if you're new to the stream, we would like to what we usually do is first I like to just give a rough idea of what I do. I don't know why. I like to give a rough idea of what I'm looking for today without doing any type of analysis. It's just kind of like good practice, I'll say. And then I actually go through and do the analysis myself to see how accurate that was, because over time, you know, as you get better at doing the analysis without having to go through all the steps, it becomes more natural for you, right? So it builds your confidence, it kind of builds your flow, and it gives you that confidence boost, right? If you were to get the analysis right upon your first try. So yeah, so what I'm looking for today for the most part is I'm pretty sure we'll be ranging until, and by ranging I don't mean like a 10-pip range. By ranging I mean like we're gonna range within this area here, which is like well over 200-300 pips, I'll say, for the most part. This is the range we're in right now, right? So I'm pretty sure this is the range we're gonna stay in for the most part today until late day. I could be wrong, I hope I'm wrong, right? But I'll assume that you won't move until late day around 12, 1 or 2, right? Yes, it's a little different. Yesterday I had news, so that's why volume came in a lot quicker. But today, with the way things are looking, with the way things are moving, I would assume we'll be stuck in this range for some time. Now, the issue is liquidity. Where is that going to be tapped first, right? So same thing as yesterday soaring away, where yesterday you didn't move until you tapped into a zone there, right? You came down, tapped the zone, and then you started to drive within the direction. You price told you the upside, right? But with how things are looking today, I think we're in the same boat right now, because this is like the mini range we're in. Like this is the range within overall ranges, right? So I will assume that you won't be having any type of direction until you actually tap this level or you tap into the support down here. So that's what we're gonna figure out today. All right, that's what we're gonna figure out. But I'm assuming that if you do end up coming down first for a bottom wick, tapping like 2350, we can take a wick entry off the rip, boom, and then hold bias till the top of the range at 2390. If you end up coming up first for a top wick, then things might get a little more tough. You may gotta wait for the 4-hour closure, which is in about 48 minutes here, because that 4-hour closure is very key. All right, so that's what I'm assuming we'll do today off rip. But let me go through the steps and explain to you guys how I see that, or see if that lines up. So overall for the monthly here, we're bullish. We're at all-time highs, nothing much to say. We're above the ranges. Price closed above these areas to the left-hand side, right around here. And last month's candle, or this month's candle, opened up with no bottom wick, right? So the hard part is trying to figure out this month, is a bottom wick going to form, or are we gonna continue to push up without coming down first through bottom wick? That's the hardest thing to do this month. That's the hardest thing to figure out, right? But the good thing is that we're already 14 days into the monthly, or 15 days into the monthly, so we're halfway there. Chance of you continuing to push up without creating a bottom wick is a lot higher as the days go by, right? Look at the daily. The day is pretty bullish today. You have a pretty nice wick fill. I would say my only issue with this is, again, bottom wicks, right? But as you can see, the last couple of days when price has been all-time highs, it hasn't been forming bottom wicks for the most part. You've been kind of, I'll say, just pushing. All right, let me just pause this music, chat. My bad. I gotta play this other music. Let me just move this. So you can kind of see, right? Like price hasn't really been coming down for a bottom, hasn't really been coming down for liquidity over the last couple of days. So I would say weeks, the last 5 weeks for the most part. So with the weekly looking the way it is this already the bottom wick? If that is the case, then you assume the rest of the wick will get filled, right? Which is going to take you up towards the top of the range here at 24.28, or that's the wick fill, 24.28 levels. So let's leave that level there. As I drop down to a daily, you may see how that may make sense, or even a smaller time from here. So 24.28. Okay, so just keep that in mind. My only concern here is the daily. So yesterday, for those who don't know, we right after the stream around 1 p.m. we announced a swing trade, right? We got on swings, assuming that you'll continue to drop to fill that wick, because the structure that I was looking at was very similar to the structure that you kind of had over here to the left here. Last time you printed the same structure, and also I'll say around where was it? It was around here. This was that it? I think, or was it somewhere else? No, I don't think it was that. It was this right here. All right, we had the same similar structure where what happened was you had this right here. You had a resistance on price. You had support, right? Price came down, filled the range first, which is what happened yesterday. And then after doing so, it continued to push up without creating bottom wicks and eventually filling that wick up, right? Same thing happened there. Same thing happened here on price as well at the most recent structure level, like a couple weeks ago. We had a resistance form, support, price came down to fill the range, cool, and then ended up coming up to fill the rest of the wick up, right? Usually, you know, normal market cycles, we'll see a top wick like this, and then as you close back into the range, you'll assume you'll come back to fill the rest of the range down, right? But with us being all-time highs and with us having that bullish momentum and volume, price hasn't been coming down. It's just been pushing up, right? So that's why yesterday we attempted a swing trade, which played out fine. It's just it did with the way we closed on the daily. I'm going to speak about it right now, but it may be a little tough because you close bullish above the range. However, you close with no top wick. So my question is now, right? Because last time this is what happened. You had a resistance form right here in price, right? And then price obviously closed above, and the next count came down for a bomb wick and drove up. I'll say today will be the determined factor between this range continuing to push up versus us coming back into the range, because this could be your overall range instead, right? And this is your overall range. There's still a level that needs to be tapped there, which needs to be 2290 still, if that's the case. So that's how I had it marked up today. I have a resistance potentially here right now at 2390. If price closes bearish today, I'll assume tomorrow's daily candle will likely come back into the range, right? Very high chance we'll do so. If you do end up closing bullish or even like maybe even bearish respecting here, then that's fine. Tomorrow's daily candle likely will continue to push up. But I'll say today, you won't move until late day. And tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you should get direction, right? I honestly was not expecting us to move last night or yesterday that late into the day. I was assuming that it'll probably hold up until like Wednesday, Thursday, or range around till Wednesday, Thursday, and it start picking up. But price ended up pushing up yesterday, right? So my only concern now is like, was that really the resistance that you closed above, or is this the resistance here on price? So again, that's what we're gonna figure out today as we drop down to a smaller time frame. So dropping down to the 4, dropping down to the 1, the 4-hour counter, you have 43 minutes left. It does look like we are closing. It's hard to say right now. What price currently is doing is it came up for a top wick after closing bearish, right? You kind of close bearish here, respecting this resistance here. You still don't have a top wick here, so it's hard to say that price could flip bearish, continue down. If it does continue down without printing a top wick, I'll simply look for buys at around like 2350, 2360 for wick entries on the way up, because I would assume that if price were to drive down, you'll need a top wick, right? So if you come down first without a top wick, we'll attempt buys to just to retest the highs at 2400, 2390 for the day. So if I'm doing that, here's how I'll play it out. I'll probably drop down to 30 and 1 and mark up my levels like this. So mark up my resistance right here on price at around, I'll say here should be pretty good here, 2377. That's my resistance on price. Maybe a little lower you can probably put it, but actually I think that's fair to say. 30-minute time from resistance right there. And then you can probably put this as like your very minor level support here. So same kind of bolt like yesterday. You won't likely drive and find direction until you tap into this level up here, or you tap into, I'll say, this level down here. Or that's gonna be a little off. Let me scroll left a little bit. This level down here. Is there more to the left? No, that's it, right? Yeah, I'll say like around here. Just the break of the lows at 2362 basically. So the reason I'm saying that is because overall, this is the range you're in, right? So you need liquidity next before driving and picking the next direction for the day. Otherwise, you're stuck in this range, which is tradable. But for you to really break out and have direction, you would need to at least tap this level first, or tap these levels down here first, right? After doing so, you'll see direction. Same thing what happened yesterday. Price came down first and then ended up moving up, right? So today we're trying to figure out if, okay, if you come up first towards like 2392 for a top wick, right? It comes down to, I'll say, the daily candle closure, because if you come up for a top wick first, you wouldn't have liquidity. As you guys may know though, over the last couple of days, you haven't been printing liquidity before ripping up, right? Therefore, it comes down to tomorrow's daily, because if you end up, or tonight's daily, if you end up closing above the range, you'll assume that the daily will likely continue to push up. But if you don't get that top wick first and you end up coming down for a bottom wick first, then we can simply just attempt buys at around like 2356, because you still don't have a top wick at these areas here. So that's likely a need before continuing to push down, reversing on price, right? Because if price were to drive down, where would it drive down towards? Again, we're not saying it's going to drive down, But if it were to drive down, your next support is like down here at 23.30 because this is the range you're in. So if you were to rip down that steep, I would assume you would need liquidity before ripping down, right? So if you don't have liquidity ripping down first, then you can just attempt buys, assuming that you need liquidity up still. And on the plus side, you're riding the wave anyways, right? So if you do end up breaking above that level after taking wick entries here, you can just swing it. You can end up just swinging the buys up. So that's what we're gonna do today, chat. To keep things straightforward, again, we're just in the range from 23.65 to 23.89. That's the range where we're likely gonna spend the majority of the day in today. And then next attempt at buys would be likely if you were to come down towards, I'll say again, these arrows to the left here without printing a top wick. I'll attempt buys around 2353 to push up towards like 2389, and then you have a bunch of advantage points on the way up as well. All right, so that's the day, chat. That's what I'm looking for today. You don't really have news here 8:30. I think you have like maybe some minor folders 8:30. You have like building permits, and then you have housing starts, and then 9:15 you have a bunch of yellow folders, which are just speeches, I'll say, for the most part. And then eventually later on for the day 12 to 1 you have more speeches. So that's why I would say you wouldn't have direction until these speeches would occur, which is gonna be a little late in the day. All right, but for the time being, during the NY session here with the 4-hour closure in 40 minutes here, I'll say there's a highly likely chance we won't get positions until 9 after the 4-hour close. I could be wrong. If something prints before, we'll take it, but unless you come down and tap 2350, 0.350, can't really get buys just yet until you actually break the lows down here. All right, chat. And that's another reason as to why we got out of that swing trade yesterday, because this morning actually, we moved our stops into profit because you didn't get the bond that I wanted to see, right? Because last night when I went to bed, it really came down to this right here, this candle to the left right here. If this candle came down first, broke the lows, and then flipped within the same structure, within the same candle, amazing. You don't have to worry about this, because then this would be your bottom wick, and this is how things would have looked, right, if that were to be the case. But price didn't end up flipping bullish, and you didn't end up coming up to tap that resistance to the left there, right? So therefore, I would assume that, okay, you're starting to push down now, you're creating structure below the zone here. You can easily just rip down towards the next level support, which is down here at like 23.53, 23.45, right? And that's why we got out of the swing buys. We're gonna wait until that occurs and then reattempt more buys once you get more liquidity to drive up. But for the time being, it's gonna be a little tough right now. Without us coming down for that bottom wick. All right, so that's why we got the swings. That's how we try to stop some profit. I think I ended up seeing the 1 hour kind of opened up with no bottom wick, which was this candle, and then I just trailed my stops on the 5-minute lows, and then it just came down to hit the in profit mark, and that was it. But yeah, man, with the way the 4-hour looks, again, I would assume you'll come down for a bottom wick here, but I won't be attempting any sells until you tap, until you at least tap 23.93 and then close back below like these levels to the left here. So it won't be for a very long while. This kind of needs to print before we get any sells. All right. But yeah, man, that's the day, that chat. That's the day, that's the analysis, and that's what we're gonna look for today. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. It's very similar yesterday, bro. Very similar yesterday. Wouldn't you say even if it were to drive up, it needs a bottom wick? Yes, that's why if it comes up without a top wick, I'm looking for buys at around like 2353. I'm not finalizing that level just yet because looking left, there's not much I can really base it off of aside from just these rejections to the left here. I would assume that they'll be at around between like 2343 to like 2351 ish, again within those zones there. Within those zones there, also. Also, no top wick here too, so interesting. The 820 comics open just now, right? That's what it was. this is a comics open. This right here is still a 35 pip 5-minute candle chat. Like the ranges that we have marked up are more so like the 1 hour 30-minute time frames. But if it comes down to like, let's say 9 or whatever, we'll just drop down to the 5:15 and trade that instead, because it's definitely tradable, right? These higher time frame zones that I have there marked up are just like higher time frame zones, like higher time frame support and resistance, higher time frame liquidity zones, right? So it's gonna take a while for us to actually tap those levels. But if it's like 9:30 and we still like haven't had enough liquidity or volume to drive to grab those levels, we can just call it off as okay, cool. I guess you can say we're gonna range within this range here, and you can kind of just attempt trades within this range, because this range here is still gonna be like a 100 pip range for you. But until like, you know, it slows down a little bit, until it gets to a point where it shows you signs that there's still no volume. Still looking for the higher time frame levels to be tapped first. You're not looking to take advantage of the liquidity sells down. Again, we could end up doing so. I just want to see how this 1 hour count reacts. Like, I want to see if this 1 hour count is able to push down towards like 2344. But in regards to taking sells here before ripping down, no, because at any given point, the daily can still reject like, you know, like look at the daily. Daily can still reject, and this can be a bomb on the daily. I'm trying to figure out if we're gonna grab liquidity down at 2343, or is prices continue to fly up past 2389. Because this is not guaranteed, right? The move down isn't guaranteed. The move down is only ready like that. That'll be a call out for us taking buys at around here if you just end up moving down here. But it's not like there's no confirmation for me to take sells down, at least just yet. So if price comes down first for a bond wick, amazing. We know what to do, right? We'll take buys there. But if price doesn't do so and just ends up pushing back up to retest the highs, then that's why we didn't get the sells down, right? Because we have to actually wait to see what gets tapped first, because then that'll give you direction, and then, or that'll give you volume, and then I'll give you direction, right? Because if price were to drop down towards 2343, what is that? That's a volume. If price comes down for volume, what's 2343? That's gonna be liquidity. So if that's liquidity, then you'll see direction, right? That's kind of the order that it flows in. Gonna be I don't know, man. Hopefully not like too long of a day, but let's hope. I think this move during London was pretty decent. You had to move down for 200 pips. That's crazy. It's like this range is like 200 range. Insane, man. No, the swing didn't survive the pullback, no. Well, no, it technically, if I left that break even, it could, but I would assume that you'll have to come down to at least like 2364 here, at least to break these lows, right? So I'm gonna wait to see price come down for a bond weight, because it may not even react. It may just end up coming down and breaking straight through and hitting the initial B zone. So I want to see how price reacts here before I attempt anything else. What I had yesterday marked up was I had a level here. So I had a level marked up here. And then I had a level marked up. Sorry, I had a level marked up here. And then I had a level marked up here. For price to continue driving, it would have needed to close above here, which it didn't. It started to respect, right? Then I'm like, okay, worst case, you know, we can get out as price comes up for its hot wick, even if it were to rip down. But then it ended up closing below here as well. So when it closed below here, that's when things get a little tough, because now this could just be a low high being printed. And if this is a lower high, then the next lower low is likely going to be at the next support level, which happens to be at around these areas to the left here. So if that's where your next lower low is, that's near a big break even zone. I'd rather get out and then look for more positions for more buys, right? Like more swing buys once you get that liquidity that's being formed. But you haven't had that yet. And that's why today is going to be the day where it might break that, right? But I honestly wasn't expecting, like I even said it in the channel, like I wasn't expecting us to move until Wednesday, Thursday. So when it moved up, I'm like, interesting. Is this actually to move up? Because I'm still expecting some type of liquidity to be grabbed before ripping up now. I would assume that you would have like hung around here like all of yesterday, right? And then, you know, NY session today, dip down towards like these areas to the left here for bottom wicks and then end up making our way up. But this thing came up without grabbing any liquidity. So is that like enough for you to continue driving up, or are you going to come down and come back into the ranges before ripping up further? That's why, like, you know, we got out. So let's see how that plays out. Let's see if we made the right decision. Why don't you close last position 100K? Because the overall TP was the minimum of the wick fill. I was looking to close like 27 lots to 30 lots at the wick fill, which was here. So it was more of a swing trade. But you can't really say should, woulda, coulda, right? It's hard to say should, woulda, coulda. When you say should, woulda, coulda, you're not really going anywhere. You're kind of going in circles all the time. So you have to make your decisions off of logical decisions that you can repeat once over and over and over again. Not decisions that, okay, like this time, if I were to close at 100K, great, I would have had a perfect exit, right? But what I do for next time, continue to look for perfect exits and perfect entries? No. As a trader, you will never make it in trading if you're always going to try to be a perfectionist. You have to learn to adapt, and you have to learn to trust your sample size data, because that's all you have. All I have is my journal. All you have is your journal, or as a trader is a journal, because those are things you're looking to repeat day in, day out, right? But when you try to be perfectionist, it's going to be very inconsistent, because you're always going to say shoulda, woulda, coulda. And when you say shoulda, woulda, coulda, you're not really adding on to your value, whereas you're just in it for the money. And when you're in it for the money, you're not really growing or learning. You're kind of just all over the place, right? You're really gambling and you're not actually trading. So that's why there's no shoulda, woulda, coulda. If I move stocks to break even, if I closed here, if I, you know, got out too early or too late, as long as I followed my plan and I got out where I wanted to get out, that's a win on its own. It doesn't matter what the result is. Because going forward, if you can repeat the same long-term decisions over and over and over again, you'll come on top long-term, right? Short-term, okay, maybe if I closed out 100K, I would have made an extra 50K. But like going forward long-term, can I repeat that same exact exit again? Probably not. At least right now I can't. Yes, there is pushing. It's a 30-minute candle here. This 30 here, I'm really zoomed out right now, but if you zoom in very close, like overall, like this is what you're kind of in right now. You have a resistance form here in price. You have a resistance form here in price, and then you have a support form right here in price, right? So this is just like the range you're in. So let's see what happens here. I mean, maybe, you know, if price ends up coming up here, or coming up towards like 2386, and then it closes back into the range, you can take advantage of this range fill here. But you'll still need a top wick or something to confirm that. It's gonna be tough until 9 AM, I'll say, by the looks of it. Gonna be a little tough. How much made bet yesterday? Not all the losses back. We're still down like 18K overall from the first trade, but yeah, still down 18K from over. First trade we lost, I think it was 65, and then second trade we won for 46. Next trade, I'm assuming will be around like 3 to 12. Like we're not gonna try a swing every trade, chat. You know, it's gonna be the same way we've been trading. It's just that was a swing trade that I was talking about since like Saturday. I don't know if you guys follow my story, but like I mentioned that same structure. I posted my story, that same structure on price on the daily, and then that trade came yesterday. But that swing trade was talked about for a couple of days. Just didn't expect it to drive right away. Time to lock it in. Yes, sir. Bro, I move tomorrow, so should be locked in afterwards. I won't be streaming tomorrow, chat. Wix likely will be streaming, I'm pretty sure. So he'll be streaming the NY session and the Asian. I think he's doing double session. And then I'll be back on like 60% Thursday. I gotta see what the Wi-Fi situation is or the internet situation. But likely for sure Monday, Thursday, Friday are just questionable because I gotta unpack my stuff, but it shouldn't be too hard. All I really gotta do is unpack my PC and plug it in and get the Wi-Fi up. You going Hollywood? No, I'm not going Hollywood, bro. I'm moving, bro. If I was going Hollywood, I wouldn't be here. Wouldn't be here, man. Moving to Dubai? Nah, I was thinking of that this year, but probably not. Probably not. If I'm moving somewhere, if I'm leaving, it's gonna be like Florida probably. You can help me move? I need hands, bro. Yo, chat. I hit my PR yesterday, bro. So I've been working off for a month, right? Tell me if this is good. Not that I'm trying to like push as much weight as I can. It's just like naturally progress. And honestly, I think I can do a little more. But like that was my PR so far. Fuck, what's that shit called, bro? Deadlifts. Wait, did they talk about PRs for deadlifts or did they talk about PRs for bench press for bench? Both? Yeah, bro. I hit my PR. I think it was 235 on deadlifts. Not bad, right? Like 1 month in. That's not bad, right? Like in terms of like a one to the tail scale though, it's probably like I'll say like a 8.5, 9. I'll say. I honestly didn't think I could do it because the weeks prior to that, I was doing like maybe 170, 160, 170, whatever. But, and then I don't know why. But yesterday, I'm like, yo, let me just, because I think the person went before me, my boy, he had the weights on already. So I'm like, okay, I'm too lazy to take that shit off, bro, honestly. So let me just try it. And then I tried it. It wasn't bad at first. You know, the first lift though, when you first lift it, you're like, I don't know if I can do this. I lift them like, I don't know, bro, this is kind of heavy. And then once you get it up, it's kind of just pretty straightforward after that. Yeah, yesterday though, man. Just Stairmaster time, man. Stairmaster. What's that one machine that LeBron promotes again, or the athletes promote? The flex, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about, Wix. The fucking flex zone? No, not a flex zone. Where it's like on your wall. Nah, it's like on your wall. You are my sunshine. It's like on your wall, and then the bow flex, the bow flex. Is this the bow flex? No, it's that LeBron. Oh no. The tonal machine, right? Yeah, it's a tonal machine. That's crazy. A tonal machine. think LeBron uses it? LeBron be capping saying that's how he got in shape. Yeah, bro, we know his ass didn't get. Like, bro, no way, no way, no way, bro. I wasn't even in the NBA. Oh no, this guy wasn't even. I came out in like 2018 or something. The P90X, I run the P90X. The P90X, and what's the other one called, Chad? The what's that one workout? The Samba? 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 The Brazilian Samba workouts. No, not the Samba. Is it the Samba? I forgot what it's called. Calisthenics or weights, both. I rotate between the weeks, so like this week we're doing weights, or every 2 weeks we rotate. So this week we're doing weights, and next 2 weeks we're doing calisthenics. Honestly, just follow what they do, because they have a program that they follow and all that. I just do whatever for now. The Zumba, that's what it's called. The Zumba. Yeah, Zumba, that's what it was called. It gave you like 2 you gave the CD player and you put it into your system, and then you would just watch and follow the workout at the same given time. The Zumba is what it was called. Oh, dancing works. True. Man. Go so bored and talking about Zumba to Cardi. Yeah, man, it's one of these days. The thing is, like, it's not that bad, you know. Like, if you really zoom in, like, if you look at the 1 minute time frame, it's moving. Like, this was 20 pips just now. The last 4 minutes, it's moving. It's just, if you zoom out, you know, it looks like it's not doing anything. But really, like, if you really zoom out again, like, what is this? A 90 pip range, you know? Like, overall, when you look at this, like, compared to these markets, it's decent. This is very volatile these days, right? So the ranges look smaller than what it is. This looks like a 10 pip range, but it's really like a 90 pip range. Okay, man, 4 are closed in 60 minutes here. See how that closes. Assuming you close where we are right now, sitting where we are, bullish with a bottom wick. If you can come down for a bottom wick and then you tap into like 23.59, we just take a wick entry there. And 10 buys to like 23.86 or maybe 23.97. We'll see how it goes. what do we change when the market goes back to normal? Nothing. Like, nothing really. We haven't really adapted much. I would say this cycle all-time highs. Like when we go back to normal conditions, it's just applying the same things, same concepts we've been applying all year long, the last couple of years. Nothing's gonna change. The cycle changes, but it doesn't mean it's different, right? Like the cycle will go back to being moving like it's a normal cycle where you range and then you actually grab liquidity, right? But it's not like it's a completely different cycle that you've never seen before. It's gonna be the same shit you've been doing. It's just there's different cycles within the year, right? This is what we've been talking about for years, though. It's like when you have a strategy, you have to be able to sample size that strategy throughout all the different cycles. Because if you can only trade these cycles, but you can't trade the normal cycles, what are you gonna do then? Or if you can trade the normal cycles but you can't trade these cycles, what are you gonna do now, right? So you have to make sure that strategy works throughout all the different cycles. And with the way we trade, per cycle we'll adapt a little bit to that cycle. So I mean, this cycle we haven't really adapted much. I'll say it has been like our best performance cycle, but next time when this cycle occurs again, we know what to do, right? We know how to adapt and adjust to it. So but it's not anything too much of a shift. Like we're not going to be here changing our complete strategy. We're just adapting to just maybe waiting a little longer for a steeper bottom wick, or waiting for actual liquidity to be grabbed over from the overall ranges, not from the most recent ranges, right? Just small stuff like that and tweaks. But it's nothing like too life-changing where you gotta really change up your whole entire plan and strategy, right? Like we're not gonna start placing like order blocks and everything on our charts just because we had like a tough start to the cycle. You know what I mean? You just gotta adapt. That's it. You just gotta put your head down and adapt. That's all trading is about. Yeah, price create a bottom wick, pushing up here. Let's see what happens here. You have like 32 minutes left for the 4-hour close chat. All right, so again, if you close bullish here, no bottom wick is formed, I'll wait for a bottom wick and I'll attempt buys at 23.57. Now if you don't get a bottom wick and the next 4 kind of just tends to push up like this, then you know we kind of gotta adapt. And by adapting, we may wait for bottom wicks to form or structure to form above here instead, because you're starting to break out of this zone right on the 15. So if you're breaking out of this zone, then instead of bottom wicks down here, if you just create bottom wicks at 2369, for instance, you do something like this where you close above and you close bearish and then you close back above that candle, right? This is just you applying the range 1, range 2 stuff. Amazing. Your buys can be on this count next, because then you can assume that this is enough of a bottom wick for you to rip up to the top of the range, and that could be your buys. But you need to close above first, and then you need to close respecting after 9 a.m. It's gonna be a minute, bro. It's gonna be a minute. With my 4 years of experience, it feels disrespecting, G, that you have 100k plus sales because you don't know what you're doing. Hey, bro, if that's how you feel, I'm sorry for you. I don't know, man. That's. You feel disrespected? I don't know what to tell you, bro. I've been here for 4 years, doing the same thing every day. You're probably wondering, how the fuck does this guy have 100k followers when he has a negative risk to reward? How? I've been over here for 4 years straight with a positive RR every day. I don't know, man. I just been here for 4 years and I've been doing the same thing every day for 4 years. It should speak for itself, you know? It should speak for itself. The last 4 years of results. Update trade log, yeah, I'll update it. I haven't updated the spreadsheet since 4th of April on stream. I don't think so, right? Yeah, the record should be like around, I think like 6-1-1, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, updates after the stream. I'm updated. I didn't update after the wins the other day, but we'll do it for sure. For sure, bro. One thing I haven't done in a while though is a TBJ journal. I haven't updated that since like I think end of March. After 4 years and 1,000 pips on stream, still don't know what the fuck you're doing, but motherfuckers been trading FEGs for 10x longer and still haven't made nearly as much. Hey man, I don't know. This is how it is, bro. I don't know. People like to express like put out their anger on us because they haven't found something that worked for them, right? Which is fair. Again, humans be humans, right? Everyone kind of goes through the same shit. I get it. You get frustrated with stuff. You go on my stream. You know, you get mad at us, but this game in trading, man, this trading game is a very long game, and you just gotta find something that works for you. If you don't agree with the way we trade, that's completely fine, right? I don't agree with a lot of way people trade, or not that I don't agree. I haven't done it myself to say it works. So I just do what I do, right? I name my plays after veggies because name my plays after veggies come from the produce world. That's what clicked with me, and that's how I could remember these plays, right? A lot of traders don't like the idea of us doing that, but there's a reason why we did that. You know, there's a reason why we developed these plays over the years on stream. Like we took years to months to develop some of these plays even, and that's why we're here today. But I haven't really, you know, changed my strategy throughout the last couple of years. We've been really doing the same thing and tweaking each and every year. So the whole progression of the strategy has been almost on stream. Like you've seen the whole entire journey from when I was just taking buys above the ranges, to sells below the ranges, to having like a 10 pip stop loss. Like I have a video called how to keep your stop loss under 10 pips, right? From doing that to where we're at now on the stream. Like it's gonna be low. Like I don't know. I don't know how you can get mad at that, right? Like you've seen the whole progression. You don't really see that from a lot of traders. A lot of traders, what they do is come out nowhere one day on IG, make up a new Instagram story or Instagram page, add their bio plus 10 years experience, and you won't get to see that part of their journey, which is the most key part, because then you can look at that trader. Like if you watch me for the last 4 years, you can look at me and be like, okay, well, this guy was once doing this and now he's here doing this. How did he do that over the years? If you watch, you would have seen the whole progression, and then you could, you know, apply it to yourself. Even if you don't agree with the way we trade, you can apply it to your strategy and say, okay, well, he did that by doing this, by sample sizing, by having a journal, by being disciplined, whatever the case is. And then you can apply that to yourself, even if you don't trade like us, right? You can apply with whatever strategy you've been trading with, but you can apply those key fundamentals and create your own strategy. And that's why we stream, because that's what we teach you. We teach you how to create your own strategy and not to just copy our strategy, right? It's just, we're just showing you an example of how and the steps to take to get to that, to get to where you want to get to. But I don't know, man. People still hate at the end of the day, and I get it. You know, I get it. Losses happen, and people don't like losses. But at the end of the day, our true intentions always was to just provide value. So if you don't see the value behind the last 4 years, then it's gonna be tough for you to find our channel. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's gonna be a little tough. It's a very long-term game, bro. Like I'm telling you, it's a very long-term game. I'm only 5 years into the game, chat. Think about that for a second. Like, or yeah, I'm only 5 years into the game from 2018 till now. Like 5.5 years almost, but only 5 years. You would think, you know, 5 years is a very long time, but I'm not even like I'm looking to see where I'm at within the next 10 years. Like everything I do every day is just practice, really. Like I'm still practicing every single day. This is all just practice. Wait till we're like 10, 15 years in. That's when we can actually start talking about, okay, you know, you can look back at these old videos later on and be like, okay, wow, this guy was here like 10 years ago. Look where he is now 15 years later. But this is all really just practice. Every day as you take more trades, every day as you apply new concepts, you sample size new things, you're just basically building and developing a strategy over the years, man. It'll take some time for sure. We have a Bugatti. I don't know, man. One thing I spoke about before though is in the next like 10 years, I would expect us to be swing traders, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because, or the reason why we've been doing what we're doing is because whatever we're doing right now on a small time frame, you could then eventually apply it to the higher time frame. But to be able to do that, you need to sample size, right? But it's you're kind of just speeding up the process if you were to sample size on a small time frame, like scalping, because I'm pretty sure by the time I'm a little older, I may not be able to sit here and scalp every day, whereas I'm just swinging, right? So if I can just apply the same concepts I've been applying on a small time frame to swing trading in the next 10 years, I'll be sick, right? I'll be sick, but it's gonna take a little longer if I like sample size swing trades from here on out within the next 10 years. It's gonna take some time because these swing setups takes sometimes weeks to months to print. But I'm assuming when I get older, that's what I like to do. I don't know if I'll have time to sit here all day and just, you know, scalp. It'll be a busy life. Did you break even yesterday because you lost? Why don't you update your stats? Again, brother, I'm going to update it after the stream. How come no one said, why don't you update your stats when we won? From the 4th until the 15th. All of a sudden, the 15th happened. Update the spreadsheet. But I said it yesterday before the loss happened. I was going to update it sometime this week. Don't pull that card out, bro. Don't pull that card out. Don't pull that card out. Don't pull that card out. Is there a video on regards to liquidity? No, we don't have one. I don't think so. Do we have one? I don't think so. We have a controlfx.com. I think there's a part of a free course, I'm pretty sure, where we have spoke about liquidity. Actually, no, we don't. I don't think oh no, right here. Yeah, liquidity grabs right here. Yeah, right here, this part of the course we have it. Yo, tier 1, thanks for that, Omar. Where's my chat frozen? Hold on. Yo, chat, you have a minute for a 4-hour closer. You got a minute for the 4-hour closer. So it does look like you're closing bullish, right? So if you close bullish here, if you can close bullish above 2372.888, I mean, it looks like you are amazing. If you can get a bottom wick next, So look, overall, this is what you're doing, right? This is your overall range from 2358 till the previous range, which was down here at 2326. This is the range you're in. So if you're closing bullish here, right, you haven't filled the range down at 2357. So it's gonna be a little tough to get buys until you actually come down and tap that level. Once you actually fill the range, amazing. If you can open up, wow. Or if you can open up without a top wick, and by without a top wick, I mean like without like having pushed up towards like these areas up here, but just like maybe a minor top wick is fine. Something like this would be fine. But if you open up like this and you push all the way down towards 2357, then you can just attempt buys within these ranges here, because you would assume you get a reaction at 2357, 2350, or potential for a flip after a bottom wick has formed. And then by the time it flips bullish, then amazing. This is how the candle is gonna look. Right, it's gonna be a bullish candle with the bottom wick, and then we'll look to ride that push up towards the top of the range here. Now, if you push up first towards 2385, then you can probably look for sells if you were to flip bearish after filling the range. So what that means is like if you were to make your way up like this on the 4-hour candle without a bottom wick, right? Like if this sort of candle prints, as you flip bearish, you can assume, okay, great, this is the top wick. And with that top wick, you should be able to come down to fill the range. So then you can attempt sells to come down to fill the range from 2376 to like 2369, which is a 70 pip range. But it really comes down to just if you can tap these levels first here or tap these levels first here before seeing a strong direction on price. So we just gotta wait. I don't mind sells or buys, both will be fine, but I won't be taking positions until you actually come up and tap these levels or come down and tap these levels down here. It's gonna be a little tough because you're gonna be stuck in the range, right? Kind of like what happened yesterday. No harm done. No, I'm gonna update it, bro. I just haven't updated yet. We're gonna release new playbook. The new playbook, probably once I move in. Once I move in, I'll start working on it. I haven't been really doing much chat, and because I haven't been in my natural like habitat. But once I move in, like I'll say this week, this month, it should be locked in. Bro, why my chat frozen, yo? This is for everyone. Are you affected when someone is telling you to buy or sell? Does it affect your bias when trading? Paul is asking everybody, chat. You know what's crazy about that? I always speak on that too. I always say how like, don't let my analysis affect the way you trade. Like if you don't agree with my analysis, there's nothing wrong with that, right? A lot of people in the chat don't agree with my analysis. And I tell them like, yo, it's completely fine if you don't agree with the analysis, right? Just take your trades at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you're trying to build and develop your strategy, right? I'm taking my trade based off of my strategy. There's nothing wrong with you taking it based off of your strategy. But when you start like selling down for someone else's entries because they said something that you were sort of or affected by, like for instance, if I'm waiting for a bond with the tab 2358, but your analysis shows that like you can take sells now, then take the sells now, right? But a lot of traders get what's the word? They get affected by my analysis. I try to see perspective, but it doesn't influence my bias. Yeah, like I get a lot of people's perspectives. I just, again, I'm always gonna take my positions at the end of the day, right? There hasn't been like a time in the last 4 years where I haven't done. Because if I were to do that, imagine chat. Imagine if I were to just take trades according to what my chat said all day, right? No offense, it's just like there's too many biases. It's like there's like thousands of people watching me every day. So imagine everyone's comment. Especially when like we're in drawdown too. Like the amount of times where we're in drawdown, we crawl back from drawdown. The amount of people that spoke about, oh, we should close, like you should close here, you should, like why are you buying? And then next thing you know, it comes back to the original idea. Like as that happens more often, as the idea plays out more often, if anything, just kind of builds confidence too, right? because no matter what people said, we were able to be disciplined to our strategy. When you say confidence in taking a trade, does that mean that you're not nervous taking a trade? Yeah, for sure. When you have like a playbook, right? How long did it take you to develop that playbook? If it took you a day, okay, it makes sense when you're nervous, right? But if you spent months to like years to develop that playbook, why would you be nervous? Especially if that playbook has an X win rate, like 80% win rate, whatever the case is, right? Like that's all you're gonna look at the end of the day. At the end of the day, this is all you really have. All you really have are stats back up your trades and your trading style. Like the breakout we took yesterday, for instance, like this right here was a 9% win rate. The wick entry was 98, and the 30-minute time frame was a 90. Overall, this is like a 93, 92% win rate, I would say. It's pretty high. It's not 100, it's 90, right? So there's still like a 10% chance it may not play out, which is what happened yesterday. It didn't play out yesterday, right? But going forward is like, think about it. Is one trade gonna affect your whole strategy afterwards? No, because you're taking the breakout how many times? 296 on a 30-minute time frame, 61 times on the wick entry, 56 times. I'm just showing you an example because these are the stats, right? But off of your playbook, that's what you should be doing as well, and that's what should increase your confidence as you're trading. You should be looking at these stats and saying, okay, well, this is my win rate. If you've been doing the right way, if you don't have a journal, then you gotta start creating a journal, because this is how you build your confidence, right? This is all you have in trading. Otherwise, you're just gambling, right? Nine percent by winning 3% and losing 60K. Amen. You're on the streams yesterday to know that, and you're on the streams today. It says a lot, man. Thanks for supporting, brother. For your mods to unmute Asura 312. I was joking. I'm old here. Yo, mods, are you banned or are you just muted? I refreshed my YouTube and found a guy that's ripping you off bar for bar. It's gonna happen, bro. Of course, there's been so many of people doing that, but at the end of the day, it's not a bad thing too, because they're just providing value, right? There's nothing wrong with doing that. Like if you're ripping me off bar for bar, cool. People will see how they see it at the end of the day, right? People will see through it. People will see, okay, this sounds familiar compared to what this guy's been talking about. Like people would know long term. They'll find out one way or another, but it's all good. It's all just value at the end of the day, right? They're doing it for free too. New mods May 1st. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, new mods May 1st for sure. I gotta get rid of a couple. You came down for a ball wick here, but you still haven't tapped into 2357, so it's gonna be a little difficult right now. Where's these levels marked up off? The 4. Like the 1 hour close above, right? 30 and 1 hour both close above, but I said it earlier. I don't know if you guys remember. I said how if you don't end up coming down for a bond wick, tapping into 5.7, you can just adapt the price, but you're gonna need to see closures above the ranges and in a bearish channel closure respecting. So I'll say this is my resistance that I'll probably mark up here. So I would need to see a closure above here. If you don't get a bond wick that steep, but this is the bond wick that you have, then you will still need to wait for that bearish candle, right? That range 2. So if you get that bearish candle, you have a new resistance right around here, and then anything above like above, I'll say that resistance, which happens to line up with this resistance as well to the left here, will be clean for buys up, because then above there you're filling the range. Here's gonna fill the range up. And looking left, you have clean traffic to like 2390. And that's your buy right there. So if you don't get a bottom wick, it's fine. You don't need a bottom wick, but you would need an extra confirmation, which would be a range too. That range there to the left is 90 pips. So let's see what happens here. Right there should be good. Yeah, Palace began at 2 p.m. It's a little later, bro. That's why direction won't come until late day. Where is the... How do I play this? I need some more lit than this, bro. They don't got nothing else. What's this? This. Gentle spring morning. Nope. What's this? Coastline breeze. Positive jazz at Seaside Cafe. Damn, so specific, bro. Luxurious hotel lounge music. Positive morning spring jazz. Soul music. It's not copyright free. Smoke and chill. Good vibes only. That's where these all sound the same, bro. Just rebranded. Like one producer making all the beats. This isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. What did win off stream? Really? It was caught on Twitter. I was like one of the first ones to caught it on Twitter. That's called publicly, man. Entries, TP, stop loss on Twitter. It was broken down at the end of the stream yesterday and called on Twitter and called in the channel. You know what I haven't had in a while, chat? You haven't had a poll. We haven't had a poll from Reza in like a week. It's been a minute. What's the target for scalping? 2390. No. I'm looking to see if we can tap like 2364 or something there. It's still within the range here. Not much I can really do just yet. I can't take sells down because I don't have a top wick tapping 2389. Can't take buys up. I don't got bottom wicks tapping like 2361. It's gonna be a little tough. But NYSE opening is in 15 minutes here, so hopefully NYSE open would move price here. I just want to see a tap into these levels down here. Really, once it tap these levels, it should start to drive or should start to move. I wouldn't say drive, but move, and then should be able to get direction or positions. But you do have a speech at 2 or 1 p.m. I think so. It's gonna be like stuck within this range until then. I'll say I don't think you'll break out until late day. If you're gonna break out, likely Asian session shouldn't be too bad. London shouldn't be too bad. NY tomorrow, do you have news? NY tomorrow, you got nothing going on tomorrow. So yeah, crude oil inventory is actually, it's not too bad. That's about it. And then Thursday you have natural gas storages. Dean, thanks for the 3 months, bro. Appreciate that. Can you explain what your resistance is based off of? This right here, most recent traffic to the left. So this right here to the left, because this is where price has respected in the past. It doesn't indicate like buys above. It just indicates that's the top of the range, right? So if you zoom out, like look at the 30. This is the resistance, and then your support is like down here. So this is the overall range that we're kind of in. So anything above here would lead to potential buys, right? But you still need some more confirmations above there. Still need a closure above bearish candle respecting, and then a closure above that, and then you'd be good to go. But it's just a level to identify my ranges, really. Not too major just yet, but it could become major if it starts to hold. I would assume though that this is a lot more major up here. This is more of a major level. And this is a major support down here. These are just minor levels within the ranges. Should we bring the polls back? Ah, he's back. The man's back. Hey Don, are you originally Asian? What would I look like, bro? What nationality do you think I am? Yes, I'm Asian, bro. Of course I'm Asian. If I wasn't Asian, what would I be? Originally Asian. You think I changed midway? Midlife? Where you guys from? It's one of these days, bro. Can't really do much right now. Where are you guys from? Data fast is profitable. Norwegian? Damn. Yo, Reza, can we do a poll that's more than 2? Is that an option, like 4 or 5? What's the max? Let's do 4 is max. Okay, that's not enough then. Not enough. I was gonna do content, so we need at least 7. Hold on, chat. Give me like 2 minutes. What is this thing doing here? No bond wick on a 15. How much is this range going up? 40 for a top wick. Yeah, man. Like I said earlier, chat, if it gets to a point where like it doesn't look like we'll be grabbing the higher time frame liquidity, we can just adapt to the ranges, which is gonna be like the 515 for the most part here, which is fine, right? Because these ranges are definitely tradable. But I'm gonna wait until NYC. I want to see how things look by then. The 5 is like printing somewhat of structure. I wouldn't say like enough structure for us to shift in direction, but enough structure for you to drive between like here and here. So you can kind of see it too, right? You can kind of see like you had like support being printed down here, and then you have like some type of, you have another level like around here. You can kind of see prices printing higher highs and higher lows here, right? So we can start trading these ranges up. If price starts to create more structure to the downside, then it's just an indication that that's going to be the 4 candle bottom wick, right? Because it doesn't have to come down, tap these levels down here. This could be it for all I know. At the end of the day, this thing did close bearish or bullish, and this is a bottom wick, right? So this could be it, but I just want to confirm that with either that structure that I was looking for earlier, which is the closure above here, bearish closure and closure above, or as you print more structure and more bottom wicks down at like 23.73, 23.71, 23.70, you can look for buys up to mirror this move to left up towards I'll say 2380 is pretty decent type of resistance here, minor level resistance, right? But you still need those bottom wicks to form. Let's see, yeah, give it like 7 minutes left, 7 minutes here. Yeah, but you will have a 15 closure, and this had a 59 close, so the next candle decides to come down for the bottom wick. Again, that's structure. That's indication of structure. You can just take the wick fall up towards the top of the range, which is 2380. I don't know if you'll break out though completely, but at least you could have the same mirror up to the next minor level of resistance, because I'll assume that even if you were to rip down, you would need liquidity to rip down, right? You need a top wick. So your top wicks could either be the break of the 1 hour highs up here, which is going to be at around like these levels to the left here, or they can just be the next resistance. Because at the end of the day, right, if you were to drive down, this is your resistance on price, this is your support on price. You tap in 2380 is just a range one fake out, right? So if you close above the range like this and you end up closing back into the range, then that's your range one fake out. But at least you have that advantage point going up towards that 2380 mark, right? So that's what I'm kind of looking for here. But you do have 5 minutes into the 15 closure here, so let's wait for that. Let's wait for that, man. Lock in, bro. Lock in, lock in, lock in. I got funded 100K. I'm down 461. So you got funded 100K and you're down $461. What percent is that? You're far away from your daily, what's it called? Daily limit? You're nowhere near your daily limit, bro. $461. This is the thing of fundage though, and that's what it does to a lot of traders, right? A lot of traders tend to, when you get funded, it's not like it's not a bad thing I'll say, but it's just, it's hard for a lot of traders to adapt because they're kind of just skipping steps, right? They go from trading like, I don't know, like $1,000 account, $5,000 account to now trading like 100K account. Of course, you're gonna feel some type of way when you see that drawdown, right? You're not used to the drawdown. Whereas when you have like a personal account, right, a live personal account, and you kind of develop the tolerance over time, you go from like seeing drawdown of $10 to seeing drawdown of 100 to eventually 200, 300, 400, but you don't go from seeing drawdown of like 200, 300 to like seeing 40K in drawdown, right? It takes some time. That's the thing. That's why you tend to get more nervous. Yeah. I mean, the best thing you can probably do is ignore the dollars and think in percentages for sure. Yeah, like we just look at the risk percentages, right? Because that doesn't change. If you have a $100 account versus a 100K account, that percentage risk doesn't change. But still, at the end of the day, you're still seeing numbers on the screen too, right? So it does affect a lot of traders for sure. Where'd you tap here? 78. Still haven't tapped that level. Nice. 15 closure in 2 minutes or chat. Let's see. Structure being printed here. I'll say 2379, 337, 380. Most recent structure is printed here on the 15. Would then close above the range. This might close with the leg candle, so be careful. See how this candle closes in 2 minutes here. If it has no top wick, it's gonna be a low tough. You would need, like, I would prefer, I would like to see this candle close more doji than like strong bullish here, unless it rips up now. Like the only way this can be a decent closure that actually closes above the range is if it pushes up here and it leaves like a huge wick like right now. But by the looks of it, it doesn't look like it's gonna do that. It looks like it's gonna close like somewhat with the leg candle. So if it does so and it taps 2380, it might be a little difficult to get buys going up the next candle. You would need some type of range here. Like it'll be impossible to close like any other candle unless it just pushes up and then pulls back within the next minute and a half here. But it's gonna have to push up to at least like 2380 here and then pull back for wick fill, and then you can take that wick fill up, and then that won't be too bad. Not bad. Four seconds. Let's see. it can close doji, that'll be fine. Like I'll attempt to buys if you close doji. If it closes like not doji, but like a little weak bullish, somewhat like this would be perfectly fine. But if you close like this, it's the leg candle, right? You guys know what happens next. That's gonna be a little tough, and you will see it. You may see it fill the range first, but you may also see a strong rejection at 2380. Taking buys might be a little tough. You may gotta wait for more buys above 2381 instead, above this actual range breakout, and then you're taking buys from above here up, and therefore you would have more room for bottom wicks, because this range will be printing our range, right? So you have a 30-minute closure above. This is the leg candle, I'll call it. Again, it can still tap 2380, but that's gonna be the top of the range, I believe. That's where you will likely get the next minor rejection at. So if it ends up breaking through there, amazing. But with the way the 30-minute candle closed, it can't be taking buys just yet. It's gonna be a little tough. If you came down for a 4 bottom wick first already, like if the 4 candle came down towards like 23.56 earlier, and then it flipped bullish, amazing. This is the buy stop, perfect. Right, but it hasn't done that yet. The leg candle. Damn, you closed it? Yeah, I did. I still have the same analysis, but I would believe that you'll have to come down at some point towards like 2361 before ripping up. We could be wrong completely, and this swing could still play out without coming down towards that break-even zone. But with the structure that we have, I would have assumed that you'll be able to come down before ripping up. That's why we closed off earlier. I think the most we peaked in that trade was like, I think 350 pips. 350 with that. You need a top wick here though, man. You need to fill that 2380 zone. If you fill the 2380 zone, chat, and you close back below 2376, then you can just take advantage of the sells to fill the range down, right? Because you're trading the ranges now anyways. But you need to at least tap, or at least if not tap 2380, at least fill this wick up. And then you'll have a top wick here in this candle on the 15 and 30. But you're starting to move though. It's a good thing. It's NYSE open, right? There should be volume coming in now between now and 10. Should be getting volume, man. Damn, technical problems? Yeah, mine's down too. But you don't have anything else going on. I think you have like maybe minor folders at 8:30 or 9:30, and then I think it's 1:15 and 2 p.m., right? I don't think you have anything major. You can check my FX book or FX Street for news anyways. Those pages should be up. Those time frames even matter sometimes. Isn't it just motion? Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just motion. Time frames is just a way of, it's just an indication, right? You're using different time frames as indicators to see or read price. So if you could read, like for instance, the 4-hour time frame on the 1-hour time frame, and vice versa, like the 15 within the 1 hour, yeah, at the end of the day, it's all just motion. It's just structure being printed, right? Time frames are just indications, like how candles are. Time frames are just when candles closes, that's what prints the candle. So we're using candles as an indicator to see where price is going next. That's all that we're really doing. But overall, yeah, it's all just motion, man. It's all just motion. Damn, that's it. No top wick. How much was this push down? 27 pips. If you got a top wick, chat, and you close back, we would have been in for sure. You have about 36 seconds for a closure. Maybe the next flag will still print on top wick, but you're gonna need to see this before we take any positions within the range. Nice bottom wick. Yeah, it could still be a bottom wick, right? That's why I want to see I think 23.79 being tapped, because then that'll be the actual flip of the candle, and then this is a bottom wick that's being printed, so you would assume that's going to continue to drive up, right? But if it ends up coming up for a top wick and then closing back within the ranges, there's nowhere to go now but just to fill the range. And to fill the range it's nothing too crazy. It's only like a 50 pip range, right? It's not like we're looking for sells coming down towards like 350 or whatever just yet, because this is still the smaller time frame ranges compared to like the higher time frame levels that still needs to be tapped. I don't think we're tapping that just yet this late into the day. Nice 30-minute leg candle. Crazy. Where's the no bottom wick area? Around here. 1371.671. That's your advantage point. Let's see, chat. There's potential on this 5 candle, but again, I just want to see the top wick, right? I just want to see the top wick tap in 78 and then a re-breakout lows or reflip here. You're getting closer though to potential positions. The loss should be added. You missed a part of the stream, but I haven't updated the journal yet. Once I update the journal later today, you'll see the record. The record should be like, I think 7-1-1, I believe, something like that. Because I haven't updated since the 4th, so that'll be done. Don't worry. Don't worry, man. I'm not your typical mentor, man. We update the spreadsheets. Is it good to keep long if I hold by 2370? What do you mean? Is it good to keep long if you hold the buy 2370? You're in a buy for 2370. I got all my swings for a reason. Like, I got all my swing trade because I would assume we're coming down a lot steeper before ripping up. Because you respected, I think it was like 23. Damn, you tapped that 2371 level. I was assuming that even if you were to rip up, since you close below this structure here, I would have assumed that you're gonna make your way down towards like at least 5-1, which is my break-even zone, before ripping up. So I got all my swings because I am assuming price will rip down before ripping up a lot steeper than what it is. Chad, this thing is pushing. So you didn't get the top wick just yet, but the 1 hour has a top wick already, the 4 has a top wick already, and it looks like you are going to come down for that steeper bottom wick, which looks like 2365 here. So if there's potential positions, there could be within the next minute here. I'll say as long as you close like bearish, like somewhat below these levels to the left here, below 23, I'll put it here at 2370. If you can close below there, the next 5-minute candle, you could take advantage of the sells coming down towards like 65. Because if you didn't print a top wick here, but you're able to rip through this range, plus on top of that this range, you close below here, you have more room to drop down towards 2365 next. But that's gonna be in a minute and 3 seconds here, chat. And if you look at the forward candle as well, again, since you didn't get at the bottom wick first, you had a top wick first, it does look like you're making your way down towards that bottom wick area. If not, 23.57, at least to break the 5 lows, right? But let's see how this 5 reacts here, because this 5 may not close below. And if it doesn't, and it closes back above the range, then you can adapt to what we said earlier about this being the bottom wick and then there's more buys above 23.79. But let's see how this 5 closes here, because this thing is moving pretty heavy here. All right, we have everything planned out for buys and for sells. It just comes down to how price closes now. Levels are going to be right here at 23.70. Below there, anything below there we fine. Anything above, I'll say 23.80. We'd be fine for more buys above. But that's what I got going on. This is the NYC crack volume though. If 5 didn't close below, it's gonna be a little tough. Antique sells, antique buys, right? 30-minute candle still flip. You still have no top wick. That's still an option. Antique sells because you didn't get the top wick here. So for you to have a range to breakout, it'll need to be below here. Haven't gone that yet. So antique sells. Gonna have to wait another 5-minute candle. You do have a 15 closure in about 4 minutes as well. So we'll see how this candle closes. But I think same thing. If this 15 were to pull back and close below this range here, then you still gotta wait for that top wick tapping 80 first before taking sells down. If that were to be the direction, you need to see a top wick, because it's the same thing you were looking for earlier on the 5, but this time it's being printed on the 15, right? Same exact candle. That's very crucial. More weight in chat, but you're a little closer than where you were earlier. And then if you're within the range by 10, it's gonna be a little tough by 10 if you don't break out. The 10 a.m. closes bearish, right? You do have a bearish closure, but if you close like within the range though, you might just end up ranging, which doesn't mean you can't get a trade. You can still get, if you get a top wick, I mean, we'll be here in maybe an extra 50 minutes after 10 a.m. to see how the 10 a.m. closes, but assuming you close bearish here at 10 a.m., if you get a top wick, then maybe potential sells once you flip bearish after that top wick is formed to fill the range down. But that top wick is very crucial because the 4-hour candle, right? It's gonna be a hard battle between the 1-hour candle and the 4, because the 4 at the end of the day is still a bullish candle. So overall, you're just expecting this to occur. But for that to occur, you need a bottom wick, and that hasn't been done yet. Let's see what happens, man. What happened to GJ? I don't know. What was this? 90 pips? Jeez. I don't know, man. It's pretty bullish. It's pretty bullish. Why can't you drive up before the bottom wick? You can drive up. You can drive up towards like 80. But I won't be like looking for directional trades, because right now we're trading the ranges, right? We're trading the ranges between 77 and here. But I won't be looking for directional trades until you actually print that bottom wick tapping like here, because then this is the higher time frame liquidity. This is the 4 bottom wick being formed, right? And then you're good. That's a lot. That's a higher time frame liquidity being grabbed, and you have more direction. You would likely continue to push afterwards, right? But if that doesn't occur, we can still get the buys up above 2080, 2380, but you're gonna need to see a bullish closure above the range, and you're gonna need to see a bearish candle closure respecting in order to get more buys up, because then that'll be your range to break out, and then anything above here like this would be great for more buys to fill the range. I don't know about more buys past this resistance. You would need to wait for a closure above here, but if we do attempt buys about 2381, we're looking to attempt buys from here only until like 88 just to fill this range. That's a pretty safe target for above there. If we don't move by 10:30, then we'll call it a day. 10:15, 10:30, depending on how the structure looks, right? This is a decent top wick on the 5 just now. You came out, grab a top wick, more structure being printed, great. You're closing bullish within the ranges. So all you really need to do now is close below 2370. 15 closure in 30 seconds here too. So this 15 is closing bearish back into the range. So one final confirmation, chat. Just a top wick tapping 7.9 or 78.8, and then a flip, and that flip will be our sell stop if you do create a top wick. And this is what we're anticipating to happen. You do end up closing below and then a top wick. But you need to close below this white line here. Closing respecting, can't do much. Closing respecting, it looks like we're gonna have to wait for the 1 hour close now. Yep, because now you're in this range. You respected that range there, and then you have this resistance to the left here. The MAM, we haven't traded the MAM yet. I'm waiting till I move in. MAM won't start till next week. Yeah, MAM won't start until next week. Minimum next week. Patience, chat. Might be frustrating, chat. I get it. You know, when you're arranging the Wibbery arm, we're not moving, but oh wow, did you get the top wick just now? Not bad. I mean, didn't really create like an actual top wick, but I can call it off as a wick. But we didn't close below here, right? So we can't take sells down. Definitely not. We close respecting. So at any given point, this could still reject. If it closed below and this is what formed, like if it closed like this earlier, and then that discount printed that top wick, then yeah, the sells will be fine. But it closed respecting, so I can't take sells down to fill this range. I gotta wait for the 1 hour closure now. It's gonna be a little tough. Top wick wannabe. Yeah, sometimes it prints top wicks, but it doesn't actually print it visually. But you can assume this is just the overall top wick, right? You still use Blueberry? Yeah, I do. I do, man. Why not take the current range since it's clean traffic 280? Because you don't have that bottom wick being printed. Just because clean traffic doesn't mean the structure makes sense just yet. So like in this case, right? I mean, yeah, you do have clean traffic on the flip up, but you have enough liquidity to drive up to 2080. Who knows? Maybe this could be enough, right? But for me, I'd rather look for buys now about 2380. If this didn't print earlier, or like if you had a decent 30-minute leg candle, like this candle didn't print with the leg candle, then yeah, valid. But you would have needed to close at least doji or something for me to get those buys like this, right? Leaving a decent top wick for a wick for up, but that didn't form. So that's why you're seeing this candle struggle a little bit, because this candle printed. So now if this candle is printing and ranging where we are, and you're starting to create resistance here in the 5 and 15, then your resistance is right here now at 2378. It's a very small range from 78 to 80. I'm sure it can get filled above there, but it's a very small range. You're better off now waiting for more buys above 2380. Above here, at least you have a decent traffic to go towards 85, and then eventually towards 89. That's why I'm waiting for the 1 hour close now, because at least if they have a 1 hour closure, you have somewhat of a decent direction for the next 1 hour candle. Give some time, chat. Give it like another, like I'll say, before you give up on gold today, give it like another 20 minutes. NYC picked up for sure, but it hasn't found its direction yet. They're looking nasty. Yeah, man, it's gonna get nastier if you don't move by 10-10, but there's still potential here. Like these candles are moving. Like these, it's moving between a 50 pip. Like this is a 50 pip range, bro. On the 5, this has been bouncing between the ranges. So there's volume for sure. When you have volume like this, you're closer to getting direction, or closer to getting liquidity to get direction. It'll be a no trade day, but nothing that we weren't prepared for, right? Like earlier when the first thing I said today was it's gonna be like a late day chat. Don't expect anything for the first half of the day, right? Like 8-9 is gonna be a little tough, just because of the folders you have coming on at like 11 or 12. What's that account? Are your accounts on one platform? My FX book. I think that's what you're talking about. The higher the topic, the more confluence for the move. It comes down to like what time frame you're reading it on, right? So like for instance, like overall today, right, in terms of higher time frame structure, you would have needed to tap into this top of the range before driving. It's literally the same thing like yesterday, where this is the range you're in and you had to tap into this level for ripping, or this level first for ripping. It decided to tap this level first, and therefore you got to push up afterwards, right? So same thing today. This is the range you're in. You're gonna need to tap into here first or here first. I don't know where it's gonna go first. That's not our job to predict, right? But once you tap those two levels, you will see it break out. But the thing is, you don't know when it's gonna break out, or even if it's gonna break out today. So what we can use is logic and say, okay, if it comes down to like later in the day, like around 10-11, or 9, like late 9, 10, 11, and you still haven't moved yet after NYC open, and you're still within the ranges, then it's fair to say you can trade the ranges. And that's what we're looking to do now. We're looking to look for trades within the ranges of 2380 and 2365, which is a range of 150 pips, right? But you still need confirmations. It doesn't just mean free for all, take buys at the top of the range and sells bottom of the range. It just indicates that, okay, it looks like we're not going to break out the range. So therefore, instead of looking for the higher time frame pushes, we just look for the smaller time frame pushes now, which is on the 5 and 50 and 30 and such. So that's why I'm looking for that right now. But I'm just gonna wait for this 1 hour closure. Once you get the 1 hour closure, we can reanalyze price and see what happens next, because this candle is moving quite a bit. I'm not sure if it's gonna close bullish or bearish here. You have 6 minutes left, which is quite a bit of time still. Look at this 5. This 5 was 29 pips, 30 pips. But today's a day where you're more likely to get wick entries than other days, I would assume. You're trying to ranges, right? what can you say to a trader who don't know when to break even, and at the same time feeling like they are going break even too early? I think the feeling of like going break even too early is just a feeling of, it's just not having enough confidence, and that's due to not having the experience. Because it gets to a point where it will get to a point in your career where you wouldn't feel like you're going break even too early anymore, whereas you just make the most logical decision, right? So when I go break even nowadays, again, it got to this point in my career where it never comes to my head where I close too early or I close too late. Like I might end up closing at break even, and this thing might end up driving an extra 400 or 500 pips. But to me, I wouldn't say it's too early, as long as I'm following the same technique of moving stocks to break even every single time. And the same technique has to be logical. It can't be emotional, because when it's emotional, it's going to change on a daily basis. But when you have the same technique every day, like for instance, if let's say, this is not what's happening, right, chat? But let's just say this is what's happening. Let's just say you push above the range. I'm looking for buys above the range now. My overall TP is going to be here. What's my break-even zone? Next logical point of resistance. So depending on how I enter, if I enter, for instance, if this is a candle that pushes up, right? The next candle that pushes up. If I entered as a wick entry, then I'm looking to move my stops to break even, next logical resistance at the flip. If I'm entering on the flip instead on the buy stop, I'm looking to move my stops to break even at the next minor resistance, which happens to be within these ranges. But when price comes up towards there, I'm not gonna say, what should I do now? Whereas I already know instantly I'm moving stocks to break even. So when you have like a logical plan like that, like next minor levels to move stocks to break even, which we call our advantage points, you can repeat that same process every single day. And there are a lot of times for sure where we move stocks to break even and then price drives 400 or 500 pips. Like it happens. It's gonna happen over and over again, right? But another part of it is trying your best not to be perfectionist, because you never win being a perfectionist. You can only win by adapting over time. So that's it. Over time, like when you move stocks to break even, you won't be like it's too early or it's too late. You're just doing it because that's the most logical thing according to your analysis to do, right? And the only way to find that out is when you sample size that over and over again. But you can't sample size emotions. It doesn't work. One day you might feel more aggressive, one day you might feel less aggressive, and those feelings will change on a daily basis, right? So it's gonna be a little tough. But that's how I do it. And it's fine if you're not there yet. Like don't feel intimidated, right? Like it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some years of anything, depending on the type of learner and person you are. Honestly, it really depends on who you come through as a mentor. It depends on who you watch. But yeah, man, don't be stressed over it. It's gonna take some time for sure. It's gonna take a lot of trading the right way. But the faster you develop those good habits, the faster you'll get to where you want to get to. But there's no other way around it. Consistency will be key, man. Will you announce swing trade? We already did. We announced on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. My next swing trade, yeah, I'll announce in the channel. I don't know if I'll announce on Twitter again. We'll see. But on the channel for sure. But we're not gonna get one for a minute. I would need bond wicks and such. I'm assuming a slight chance, maybe late week, but it's looking like next week. I don't know if we'll come up. I would believe that this is your resistance here that's being formed today. So it looks like overall we might have misread the range from yesterday. Instead of this being the range from here to here, we're gonna now shift it to probably here to here before getting that wick up to fill up, right? So you're gonna have to fill the range first coming down, but that's what we're trying to figure out. A couple years ago, I would have said, okay, close above the range, today's count should drive up, right? But This candle closed with no top wick, so I would assume that this is your actual resistance here, and you will see price reacting here heavily tomorrow, probably at like 23.85. Come down to fill the range at 23.40. Who knows? Maybe late day could flip, but 1 p.m. news today would determine that. 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and then the rest of the day will determine what's going to happen next. I think this 1 hour candle just closed here, chat. Let's see. 1 hour candle closed bearish here just now. Yeah, it closed bearish back into the range. It didn't close like below the range or anything, but it did close within the range. So it's showing you signs that you could come down for a steeper bottom wick on the 4 hour candle. Now, your next 4 hour zone is where? Your next 4 hour zone is 2358.408. That's your next level that you have here marked up. I would have preferred if we close completely below here, but one thing we do have is you do have a closure below 2367. So you do have range to come down to at least like 2365, but 2365 is gonna be very tough to break because that is a strong support there. So it's gonna be a little more weight in chat. It's gonna take a bit more weight in. I'll give it another like 15-20 minutes here. If again we're still within the range and we still haven't broken out, we still haven't driven, then I'll call it a day by 10:30. All right, it's gonna be a little tough. That's why we're looking for buy. I think sells earlier initially, like below 2370, but you never close below there. This 5 closed below 71, but didn't really close below here. I had my structure based off of this. So it's gonna be a little tough to get those sells down now. You already filled the range, right? Came down, tapped the support. Is your strategy similar to Lorenzo time to eat strategy? Is my strategy similar to the strategy? I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's up to chat to decide. I think we all have our fair share of different confluences in the way we trade. I didn't invent price action. We all trade price action at the end of the day, so different ways of reading price action, right? But I don't know, man. It's hard for me to say. I don't watch them enough to say, like, to know how they trade exactly. Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I mean, the salary plan and stuff like that. I mean, we were the ones who did name those plays, right? But maybe they have a different way. They have a different version of salaries or something. You know what I mean? Like, they might have evolved it. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not gonna be here and say I invented everything. You know? We just trade price action. We started naming plays after vegetables. So if people name the plays after veggies, we influenced them, I guess. Let's see what this count does, bro. 1 hour count closed there, right? You still need a bomb wick tap in 2364, but this count can easily just reject here and just continue to rip. Again, it didn't close below, it closed respecting the range. This could still be the 4 bottom wick for all I know. Let's see, what do you have here? If this is the 4 wick, it's fine too, but you will need, again, an extra set of confluences, right? You will need to see structure being respected and bottom wicks being formed. So what that means is like if this is the 4 bottom wick, to determine if that is, the first step is closing above the range. Where's the range here? Right here. So you're gonna need to close above 271.527. Once you close above that range, great. If you get bottom wicks being formed, so I will need to apply that set of confirmation, which is going to be that bearish candle closure. Or unless maybe if you come down and break the lows, that's fine. You don't need to wait for that bottom wick being formed or that bearish candle. But overall, again, this is going to be a very long shot. So there's a higher probability that this forms instead. If you get a bearish candle respecting, you can say, okay, if price wanted to rip down for the 1 hour flip, it would have done so in this candle. Instead, it's closing respecting. So all you really got to do now is drop your resistance here. And then look for more buys above once you get a bullish candle closure above that structure point. Because then you have a bottom wick here, a bottom wick here, a bottom wick here. At this point, it looks like you're right in the range up towards 2379, 2380. And that's it. That's your buy for the day that you can grab. But right now, any given point, the 1 hour could still flip. But again, the 4 hour candle could still flip. So that's why we're applying that to confirm what direction is going to take over. Sure, I'll update the stream record, chat, but I don't have time to update the spreadsheet till after the stream because people keep asking. The stream record, I'm pretty sure it's 6-1-0. I gotta go back on all the other trades we took. Chat, is this 6-1-0 or 5-1-0? From the 4th until, let's see, from the 4th until the 16th. I don't know. I gotta check the channel, bro. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like 6-1-0. Here, let me just do this. Yeah, I traded yesterday though, ended the streak, chat. That was the end of the 26-win streak, which is not bad, right? 26 win streak. It's not like it's a 60 win streak, but still at the end of the day, it's still like 60 win streak or 25 win streak. Still half. It's still our second best win streak we ever had on stream. Just don't get used to 60 every time now because we did it once, right? Yes, the stop loss big one. Yeah, but we did the math yesterday already. Even like the whole streak that we're on, right, was where from here until here was 416 pips. Yesterday's loss was how big? 210 pips. RR on RR, right? 210 pips. We're still up from the streak. And if you count the trades that we took in the channel afterwards, or on Twitter that we called out, we made back nearly 120 pips. So technically, we've only lost yesterday maybe at most 90 pips. 120 till 210. 210 minus 120, 90 pips overall. So this entire streak, so up whatever this is. So 416, I'm assuming, plus the loss. There's also some wins too that we haven't counted until, so it's probably a lot higher than 416, probably like 450-ish around there. But let's say 416, right? Let's just leave it as that. Minus like yesterday's loss, which was 210. 206. Up 206 plus the win yesterday, 120-ish. 326. What about the overall 2 years? Overall 2 years, it's gonna be 2,991. on stream. When I just have a hard stop loss, that is a hard stop loss. 200 pips, 150 pips on average. How is that, man? I wonder if we're gonna trade today. I don't know. Let's see. It's 10:10 here. Like we're moving. It's not bad. I'll give it until 10:30. There's like I'll say a 50-50 chance to get a trade from now until 10:30. This 1 hour count just flipped after creating a top wick. Let's see if it runs. Again, it didn't close below 2364, so it's hard to say. We'll continue down, but you do have range to come down to at least 2364. But it's a very small range, right? So it's not something I'm looking to attempt. If you do end up closing below 64, then it looks like we may not get trades, because I don't know if we'll be interested in the sells below there. I'm not too sure if this is enough of a top wick for us to rip down further. At any given point, the 4 count could still flip bullish, right? So sells for me, if anything, would be more so below like 2358. 2358. Let's see. I'll give it till 10:30. And they're like 19 minutes. If this is structured though, this is amazing, right? Because anything above these ranges for buys up towards 2379 was fine. This is like an 8-pip range. So if you end up, if this is a bottom wick that you're printing right now, and you end up closing above the range, and that's perfectly fine. We just attempt buys the next 5 candle. But you're gonna need to close above there for that to be valid. Wait, what? Yesterday was 154 pips? I thought it was 120. No, this was 150 pips. I don't know why I thought this was 120. My math is off. 150. Math is not mad. Yeah, bro. I don't know. For some reason in my mind, I woke up like, oh, nice, 120 pips. Let me just move stocks to in profit. I'm tripping. I think because I thought 40K, for some reason, I thought I popped the 40 loss. I thought 40K was 100 plus the 6K, which is 20 pips, right? That's why I did the math, but it's 150. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. But you see what I mean? No one's going to correct me there. No one's going to correct me there. Haters. Bunch of haters. Not one person corrected us. But oh, and then it's like 4 pips off from and stuff, and it's like a pip off or 2 between like 10 pips and 8 pips. All of a sudden, the world's ending. You know? It's so true. I just got denied a 1K payout on a 5K account because my position size was too big. Why are profit from so bad? I don't know. So you got denied a 1K payout on a 5K account because your position size was too big. What does that mean? Oh, there was probably that happened to Reza a couple years ago. That it's probably because they had a max lot size and you popped a bigger lot size maybe. I don't know what fund company you're with, but that I'm assuming that's why. I mean, at the end of the day, that is their rule. So if they're saying that rule, you kind of gotta respect that, you know? If you don't want to respect that rule, you gotta find a new profit that doesn't have that rule. So I mean, I'm not saying it's your fault, but you know, maybe that's the reason. I don't know. If it's a max drawdown rule, then that's just their rules that they apply. What up, Fuji? Did you ever open up 50 lots on a single trade? No. Like overall lots in the trade with like multiple positions? Yeah, I have for sure. But a 50 lot? No. The biggest single lot I've popped was 30 lot, which is what I have right now. Damn. Still respect in chat. 15 closed there. Closed bullish, right? You can say it closed maybe above the 50-minute ranges. But over our ranges, over our structure point, that break is going to need to be above here. Above 23.73. Maybe an X5. Maybe an X5. If this is though with the direction we're heading in, and this is the bottom wick, anything above 7.2, you can probably run up until 23.79, 23.80ish, because then you'll get that range fill right up here at the top of the range. You're obviously going to be break even and maybe partial closure before, but like you might be break even at 7.6, you might close partials at 7.8 or a heavy partial, and then 81 is your overall TP, but you're still gonna need to close above here. Maybe the next 5 here, or the 15 even. The 15 wouldn't be too bad, the 5 wouldn't be too bad. But all you really need to do right now is confirm that this is the 1 hour bottom wick, and that's why bottom wicks now, as you push up, will be a lot better, because then it just indicates structure being printed. All right, if you get these, perfect. Bottom wicks. There was no reasons why price would have done that if you didn't want to flip on the 1 hour candle. 1 hour candle looks like it's taking over on the bullish side. Therefore, you close above here, clean traffic up, clean range up. You would indicate the 1 hour candle push up further till the 1 hour resistance at 23.81. And that's your day. And that's your 4 hour flip as well. I guess we'll see what happens here, man. What's the highest lot you can go? I think 50 lots, no? Chat, what's the highest lot? I don't want to try it out, but what's the highest lot that you can go, chat? I'm pretty sure it's 50 lot, right? Or 100. I don't know what it is on Blueberry. I think it's 50 though. Like one trade. 200? I've never seen 200 lot on any screenshot. I've seen 100. 125? I don't know. I don't know what it is on Blueberry. Maybe someone try it out. I don't want to try it out though. Roger needs 125. Nice. That's on Dominion though, right? It might be different on Blueberry. You seen 200? You saw a hedge fund making 1.2k? Nice. Nice. Do for the gram. 10% 100 lots is 10k. Yeah. Imagine how big the stops are. When's the next lot size jump? Not till next year, man. Not till next year. I mentioned last year that won't be increasing lots this year. The year after though, 40 lots next year. That's the next increase. Or who knows? Maybe it might change. The structure might change. I might go to start risking percentage risk. We'll see how it is next year. Like I haven't trained the PAM like this year, starting like next week. So we'll see how things go for my lot size situation. Every year till this year though, we increase a lot. Well, LTI is popping. Where's the music? You think I take an interest? I don't know. I'm still here. When I hop off is when I'm done, right? But as long as I'm still here, I'm still looking for potential positions. The positions that I broke down. Damn, look at this. Price has been respecting this resistance. You can kind of see here. So let's see what happens here. If it does make its way down, chat, below like 2364, I'm probably gonna call it a day. I believe so, man. Won't be interested in sells anything below 2364. This is the last stream though, chat, at the setup until tomorrow. We won't be streaming until Thursday, Friday. And then after that, it should be consistent. Like after I move in, it should be consistent streams again. Every day, Monday to Friday. So bear with me for the next, week. For the last 2 months even. Wix will be streaming tomorrow though while I'm not here. How much is this range here? 48 pips. Damn. What do you think about the Kai situation? No comment, bro. The Kai situation? Which one? Oh, the one on Twitter. Yeah, bro. I don't know. That's not my business. That's not my business. That's none of my business, bro. Try this challenge, 10K to 100K. If I was on my own broker, easy clap. I'll do that instantly, bro. If I have my own broker, I'll do the challenge. That challenge should be succeeded within a month, for sure. Oh shit, you broke the lows. Can you close above here? You have, what time is it? 8:24 here. Yeah, so this candle came down. I think that was the tap that you had just now. The tap from 2366 to 2363 came down, tapped that minor level. Again, it didn't close below. So an indication of it driving further down isn't there just yet, but the tap was a minimum requirement. Same exact thing we're looking for yesterday, but this today actually played out. It actually came down, but can't do much though in this range here. I'm not looking for sells below here just yet. I'm looking for buys above 2373. I'm trying to figure out if that was the bottom wick for us to rip up, or are we gonna just slowly trickle down here? The 5 did close bearish here, so I would assume this 5 will come down to fill majority of the wick, tapping you into 6-4, and then from there it comes down to whether or not that breaks again. Because if it breaks the second time around, that's gonna be the rebreak of lows, and you may see price continue to push down further towards like 5-6, 5-8 and such. But I'll give it till 10:30, man. Give it to 10:30. I watch Kai sometimes. Like I watch Kai, but I watch XQC the most. Kai, XQC, and like I don't watch A no more. I don't really have Kick, but I watch yeah, a little bit of Kai. Depends. If he has like a guest on, I'll watch, but if it's just an everyday watch, nah. I watch this mostly at YouTube, bro. You know I've been watching a lot lately though, chat. I've been watching Squeeze Benz on YouTube. If you know, you know. Squeeze Benz, the guy who just hops in the whip and just goes crazy on the streets. And then I watch what is my YouTube feed looking like here? I don't watch trading videos though. This is my second channel, but yeah, I'll be watching. I'll say this is pretty accurate what I watch. Just regular shit. Nothing crazy. Yeah, where's 981? Yeah. Alright, this is pretty decent. Pretty decent. I'll go. I don't know, man. You don't really see FOREX here, no? Yeah, the Tommy G video, I watched half of it. I didn't finish it. This one, right? Where is it? This one? Yeah, I watched half of it. Gotta finish it. That's an agitate. I watch him. I watch him for his comedy. But when something pops up, like, yo, there's an M3 video. This video is funny as fuck. The Andrew Tate M3 video. Watch this when you have time. This one was funny. I watch it for his like comedy. Chat's looking a little rough, man. I don't know. Nothing we weren't prepared for today. We did prepare for it to range. I then said, okay, if it's gonna range, we'll figure it out. I guess we're not gonna break out. Start looking for positions within the ranges. Didn't get anything. You have 50 seconds until 10:30. You have a 10:30 closure. Looks like we are gonna close below the structure point, below 2373, which means that that's the range we're hanging out in for some time. Yeah, man, looks like it's the day, to be honest. I don't know if we're gonna look for anything here anymore. It's looking pretty chopped. Looking pretty chopped. But tomorrow, assuming you close bearish on the daily candle today, chat, let's say you close like somewhat bearish today, tomorrow, if you close below 2372, you should have range to come down towards like 2343. So you may have a better direction on price tomorrow than today. All right, Today you close above, but bit of a top wick. Price gonna struggle. It does look like this is your resistance now though, and this is the bottom of the range. So it does look like the daily may start to range, which is not a bad thing when you're first starting to range, because it will fill the range, right? So when it fills the range, you have direction, you know where it's going. But after it fills the range, it becomes a problem, because then is the price going to continue to range, or is it going to eventually break out, right? So that's going to take a minute, but at least for now, you have some decent range for tomorrow. But for today, chat, that's it. Like, that's it for me today. It's very tough right now. It's just in the range. It's gonna range likely until news later on. I think you have news at you have a speech at 1 or 2. You're gonna see a spike between 1 or 2 p.m. Leading into Asian session, and then London, New York tomorrow should be a lot better. But I won't be here tomorrow. Wix will be streaming tomorrow in the morning. So that's it for me, bro. That's it for me in this setup, chat. Say bye to this setup. This is the last time we're here. This is the last time we've seen the fridge until we move in. Not a bad day though. I mean, we caught the swing trade. I mean, I guess you can count that as today's trade. We did close it today, but aside from that, that's it. That's all we did. I do want to see price drive down though and tap the BE point, so I'll feel a lot better about that. I am expecting that to occur. If you're still in the swing, I mean, hey, hopefully it runs for you, but I would assume that we would come down first deeper did bottom wicks, so that's what I got out. If it does end up doing so, then it's a W, bro. That's a W. Perfect management, I'll say. But that's it, chat. That's it for me. No more trades for the day until tomorrow. I wonder if people left. I mean, people come back all the time, man. Like, people come, people go all the time. This isn't the first time I experienced a pullback, right? I pull back at like 50 viewers. I pull back at 100 and so forth. People always come back. A lot of traders just can't handle the tough times in trading. So when it happens to us, right, they're gonna look for other ways or other people to watch, which is fine. But consistency is key. And we're always here no matter what. And as we're always here, people always come back. It always happens. They just wait until the hype train and they come back after the hype train. So when we're on a 20 win streak, 25 win streak, I'm gonna bring this day up and talk about it, because I told you so. It always happens. But it's trading. It's human nature. I get it. You know, people, see losses. People take losses, and then they're like, oh man, I don't know anymore, man. I don't know about this, and then they start changing up their strategy, right? But even when we're at our highest peak, bro, I broke down this day, like when we were at like 5k viewers on a 60 win streak, whatever. I literally broke this day down. I'll be like, half of you guys won't be here in the next couple months. We're gonna take a loss one day, and you guys are gonna dip off. I said that, and look at what's happening. It wasn't anything we weren't prepared for. But guess what? It was something we were prepared for. It's just trading. It's gonna happen. You're gonna take losses. Are you gonna be able to maintain that discipline and maintain the same consistency after the losses, or are you just here for the wins? All right. So again, human nature. A lot of people don't understand that, but if you can understand that and you're still here throughout this whole entire process, and especially for those who's been here since the first wave, like this isn't our first wave of loss, right? This is our first loss in however long. But for those who experienced the last loss in stream versus the losses prior to that last year, and you're still here, all you did was develop more structure. That's all. Because every time you bounce back. So yeah, man, I'll see them one day, bro. But you gotta just be consistent, man. And that's all we do here. We're just here. Oh man, we're moving here, man. Cash is to 11. Okay. We'll be here till 11. We'll be here till this 5-minute count is pushed up. I don't know. We'll be here till 10:45, 11. We'll see. how it looks by then. I don't want to dip off on y'all. It's my last day here before I come back on Thursday. But as I was saying, as long as you're here for the right reasonings, you're here to learn and gain value. That's a W, bro. If you're here for just the profits or for just the streaks, then I mean that's cool, but you'll be gone eventually, right? You're not here for the right reasons. I know it's never about like having the most viewers or doing stuff with viewers too. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna be true to myself, right? I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do every day, day in, day out. And the viewers will come because viewers come for value, right? I don't want viewers here for hype, for just the great moments. I want these people to be here for the bad moments and the good moments, because then you can actually learn how it feels to be an actual trader. Because yes, like me myself, I will go through tough periods in my trading as well, right? I will go through tough periods, but if you're here, or if you're here to see me go through those tough periods and see the good periods as well, it would just build more confidence upon you as well. Because then you can just apply that, like, wow, this guy went through the same struggles as me, but instead of doing what I normally do, which is give up after that, he was still here doing what he did every day. 5 months later, he's still here. He's still on top, still doing what he has to do day in, day out. And then from a viewer perspective, as you see that, you're like, okay, wow, like it just puts you in a better position and perspective. Oh, yeah, man. So here, bro. 4 years later, chat. Won't be the last time we're gonna do this as well. We'll take more losses going forward. I promise you that. We'll take more losses, more wins, and more break-evens as we go on the streams, man. This won't be the last time. So if you're not ready for that, you know, there's other streams you can watch. But Don's never had 2 losses in a row. Yeah, it doesn't happen on stream. Doesn't happen on stream. Doesn't mean it can't never happen. By the way, chat, I'm only here till 11 if this candle survives the 50-minute flip. If this 50-minute flips, then I'm calling it a day. I'm here till 11 or till 10:45, 11 to see if we can actually close above 23.73. But if the 30-minute count ends up flipping bearish, then that's it. I'm gonna call it. What is this? No, we're not in trades. I'm waiting to see if we can close those 7-3 though. Like that's what I'm waiting for, but we're not in trades now. Four, 6, 2. Let's go to the move. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Should be smooth. I have a moving company, so they should be doing all that shit for me. What'd you guys do today? What positions you have today? What time did you move yesterday at? Like around 10. You moved a lot earlier yesterday. Sells earlier 0.5%. Losing position is fun. You be alright, bro. Plus 1%, plus 0.5. A birthday shot? Okay, bro. Once I move. You make a house video tour? We'll see, bro. We'll see. It's a little scary in Toronto, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. A little tough out here. We'll see. Can't promise you that. Are you leaving your car off to the side? Bro, chat, you know how fucked Toronto is right now? Chat, Toronto is so bad to a point where the police are telling people to leave their car fobs outside. They're like, leave your car fobs outside of your house so that when they come in and take your keys and take your car, they don't gotta break your house and no one gotta be in danger. They literally tell, like, Toronto police said, leave your car keys outside your house so that if they want to rob your car, they just take it. That's crazy, no? Like, because the Toronto car robberies are like increasing day by day. All these cars getting shipped out to Dubai or South Africa. My boy said he visited and then he saw a bunch of Ontario plates. Ontario's on Ontario, right? He saw a bunch of Toronto cars in Africa with like literally Toronto plates on it. There's a whole strip of Toronto cars there. It's fucking crazy. In Ghana, yeah. So it's getting fucked, bro. Imagine next insurance policy. You gotta check off, will you be leaving your keys outside? Yes. Nice. House insurance. Now it gets a little cheaper. Oh, wow. Chat. Potential positions here, man. Potential positions here. Off of the 1 hour candle. So you have a 15-minute closure in about a minute here. If you close above on this 15 here, there's potential positions going up towards 23.81. You have minor levels to the left at 21.76 here to move stocks to break even, all of that good stuff at. So let's see, give it like 40 seconds here. But as long as you have a top wick, if you have no top wick, I'm hopping off. But if you have a top wick and a decent top wick too, right? There's potential for trades here. This would be perfect. $30 seconds, man. 5, 4, 3. Perfect. That gone buys now. Gone buys on that 15-minute candle as you close above the range. TP is 83. Stop loss is gonna be off of this, I'll say below here, because you shouldn't break below 23.62 here if price wanted to drive up towards 76 minimum. So that's the trade I got into. Entry was 73.30. Once you fill the wick, we'll be moving stops to break even. I think the wick fill is like going to be at least like a 15 pip wick fill, and then overall TP is up at 81, like a hard TP, you know. But we're likely going to manage risk as you come up anyways. It's a pretty tough level at 78 that you got to break, but that's the position I got into, chat, off of the 15-minute candle closure. All right, I would assume you're going to fill this range, and you spent the whole entire 1 hour candle coming down for a bottom wick. So perfect. Wick got filled, moving stops to break even here, and I think I'm gonna close full there. Why does it send a screenshot out, chat? Why does it do that? Why? New order, screenshot. Oh, that's why I sent screenshot. Okay, yeah, chat, that's it. That's my trade. What do we do there? 10 pips, 11 pips. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. If you dipped off, that's tough, but I think we did 12 pips there. Yeah, see, so it sends a screenshot and it just sends it in its single channel. I gotta make sure I turn that setting off. But and that's it. Take advantage of the 15-minute candle closure above the range. You had range to go towards like 81, but we decided to close off around these areas to the left there at 74, and that's that trade there. All right, yo. So I'll take it. We'll move on to tomorrow, chat. Same shit every day. No matter what the result is, stay consistent, stay true to your strategy, don't change up, and you'll be all right. The more you change up, the longer it's gonna take you to get you to get you to where you want to be as a trader. All right, so it's another day, chat. It's another day in the markets. All right, day by day, just focus on doing the right things, and long term, you get rewarded. Okay, chat. That's it for me. Peace out. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, bro. Peace out, man. Peace out. Yo, 3 months. I appreciate that. Next. Peace out, bro. I think if you move stock to break even instead and you trailed it, I don't know, this would have hit break even. I think that would have hit break even. I'm not too sure, but you may start to pull back as it is the last 15 to 1 hour candle, right? But I think once the 1 hour closes, you could reattempt more buys for sure, because you have the same exact thing that's being printed here on the 1 hour candle, right? 1 hour candle will be closing above the range, and then you have range to continue driving up towards 81 potentially next. Just be aware of like 76. If you close like this, then it might be a little tough to get buys next because you're closing right at resistance. If you close above, then that's fine. If you close leaving a wick fill like at 73 and you have a whole wick to fill, then that's perfectly fine as well. So it's only if you close like this where it becomes a problem. All right, so I'll say next trade will be waiting for the 1 hour closure. Once that's said and done, you can look for more trades afterwards, chat. But that's it for me. Stream record update tomorrow, chat, or on I'll come back for Friday and it'll be updated and all of that. But I'm pretty sure it's 7-1 and 1 down or something like that. All right, yo. Chat, peace out, bro. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys, bro. Laters. Start of the new streak. Start of the new streak, man. Where is music?
Paris, Amsterdam, yeah, I'm overseas. She gon' sell my soul like me, yeah, she on her knees. Inhale, exhale, yeah, breathe. 12 HP, what's that smell, yeah, weed. Ain't leaving no paper trail, yeah, this shit free. Overlap them niggas, hell yeah, I'm in the lead. You ain't that like me, you don't bleed what I bleed. Put the blink down, I beat your ass just like Creed. She don't know about me, I'm about to turn her to a freak. My dick her NyQuil, I'm about to fuck this bitch to sleep. I'm the reason you got double B on your feet. Ain't gotta ask if I'm good on Gucci, yeah, I'm double G. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself your neck on freeze. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself don't change a thing. I wish I could go back in time to meet you way before I did. I wish I could go back in time to tell myself you gon' be rich. When I'm in Miami, I feel like LeBron, number 6. Every day I wake up, I'm feeling myself like being Nick. I just bitter, yeah, I just bitter, I gave her a hit. I take her shopping all the time, but that's my girl, so I ain't trick. I'm in London, I just love Harris and Selfridge. That boy repeat everything, he hit like a parrot, he a bitch. The last bitch I broke up with, slit her wrist. I'm trolling, I just treat her like she no longer exists. London, Paris, Amsterdam, yeah, I'm overseas. She gon' sell my soul like me, yeah, she on her knees. Inhale, exhale, yeah, breathe. 12 HP, what's that smell, yeah, weed. Ain't leaving no paper trail, yeah, this shit free. Overlap them niggas, yeah, I'm in the lead. You ain't that like me, you don't bleed what I bleed. Put the blink down, I beat your ass just like Creed.
Encore.
London, Paris, Amsterdam, yeah, I'm overseas. She gon' sell my soul like me, yeah, she on her knees. Inhale, exhale, yeah, breathe. 12 HP, what's that smell, yeah, weed. Ain't leaving no paper trail, yeah, this shit free. Overlap them niggas, hell yeah, I'm in the lead. You ain't that like me, you don't bleed what I bleed. Put the blink down, I beat your ass just like Creed. She don't know about me, I'm about to turn her to a freak. My dick her NyQuil, I'm about to fuck this bitch to sleep. I'm the reason you got double B on your feet. Ain't gotta ask if I'm good on Gucci, yeah, I'm double G. I wish I could go back in time to tell myself your neck on freeze. I wish I could go back in time to tell myself don't change a thing. I wish I could go back in time to meet you way before I did. I wish I could go back in time to tell myself you gon' be rich. When I'm in Miami, I feel like LeBron, number 6. Every day I wake up, I'm feeling myself like being Nick. I just bitter, yeah, I just bitter, I gave her a hit. I take her shopping all the time, but that's my girl, so I ain't trick. I'm in London, I just love Harris and Selfridge. That boy repeat everything, he hit like a parrot, he a bitch. The last bitch I broke up with, slit her wrist. I'm trolling, I just treat her like she no longer exists. London, Paris, Amsterdam, yeah, I'm overseas. She gon' sell my soul like me, yeah, she on her knees. Inhale, exhale, yeah, breathe. 12 HP, what's that smell, yeah, weed. Ain't leaving no paper trail, yeah, this shit free. Overlap them niggas, yeah, I'm in the lead. You ain't that like me, you don't bleed what I bleed. Put the blink down, I beat your ass just like Creed.
Okay, hold on. Let me change it, Ashley. Hold on. I was just doing something real quick. Let me change it. Let me change it. Let me change it, bro. Let me change it.
Quavo! Lifestyle on camera, $100,000 chandelier. They tried to turn me to an animal, but white people think I'm radical. Supermodels think I'm handsome. You might think I'm too aggressive, but really I think I'm too passive. Till I pull out the chopper, start blasting.
All in single, straight up, throw it up. Watch it fall and drop. Round and go. Straight it, round and go.
Pray for me, I'm about to hit the yay button. I don't wanna say nothing wrong, but it'd be wrong if I ain't say nothing. Imagine if I ain't say something, when none of niggas say nothing. I done lost and made money, now I'm making something they can't take from me. And I'm fresh out of debt in this motherfucker, and they still ain't ready yet for a motherfucker. Yeezy might have to go and put his Louis on. I'm about to go Gucci in a Gucci store.
Fresh out the feds in this motherfucker, and they still ain't ready yet for a motherfucker. Gucci mine, and I'm about to put my Yeezys on. Now that Gucci home is over for you Gucci clones.
1500, all in single, straight up, throw it up. Watch it fall and drop. Round and go. Stop, round and go. Champions, we run the city. Number one, they falling from the top. Round and go. Round and go. Straight up.
Look, I said a prayer for my enemies. They could not slow down, was meant for me. Funny how they come around like I can't see through their secret identities. Lately it's all about enemy, subtracting the negative energy. Fuck with the family, turn your ass to a memory. My niggas keep it a century. I blow the check up, nigga, detonation. Kill them one by one, final destination. Top my destination, I got guardian angels all around the nigga that's deflecting Satan. I'm a motherfucking champion, this right here the fucking anthem. I can't dap you without handstand, I don't know your dirty ass hands been. I wake up to like 100 texts. Championship team, but we can't cut the net. She all off in my jersey, looking underdressed. I'm finna buy this bitch a Honda CRX with 1500.
All in single, straight up, throw it up. Watch it fall and drop. Round and go. Round and go. Round and go. Round and be strapping around the ball. Then to get down on.
I took a nap in the pulpit. I never like how a suit fit. I got a pocket full of money. It got me walking all slew foot. I'm on my way like a cruise ship. In the whole mouth like a toothpick. Anyone get in my way, nothing to say. I told choppers like pool sticks. I wear pajamas to rule Chris. Come walk a mile in my new kicks. I'm coming from the apartment. We never had our damn pool fix. Walking the mall with my new bitch. Tell her to get the whole rack. My new bitch gon' put me a new bitch, then pull me a new bitch. See, that is a snowball effect. I got gold on my neck, looking like a Super Bowl on my neck. I got a mansion full of marble flows. It look like I could go bowling this bitch. Versace logos on balls in this bitch. Like I'm a serial killer. I put the real in gorilla. I did this shit for my nigga.
Wait, who? Who you said? Sean? Where's Sean?
Watch it fall and drop. Round and go. Round and go. Round and go. Round and be strapping up out the ball. Then to get down on. Champions, we run the city. Number one, they falling from the top.
For all the haters out there, though. For all the pippers and dippers. For all the I can't be here for our hard times and be here for only the good times. For all the we'll see you back in 5 months. For all the people who haven't spoken in 5 months and spoke to me yesterday for the first time ever.
Smiling faces, show no traces of the evil that lurks within.
Fake written all over you, hater written all over you, fake written all over you, yeah.
Wait till I move it, bro.
I've been in the cold, could feel my toes, but I still stuck to the code. Money won't fold, pockets won't hold enough. Taking my Poland out, effing in and out. Take me anywhere, I'm taking over the trap. I see the real clear, with Grand Cartier. Popping the real pill, higher than Beverly Hills. I got too much spill, I give a bitch chills. Took all the small bills, make all the whole strip. You need a weed feel, I get it back on sale. Came from the east side, shooters on detail. Go purchase a new Chanel,
strikers and trap house, riding a V12. I peep the mood, dog, I peep the intel. Get it trippin', all you gon' see shells. If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you. We don't trust you niggas, we don't.
I don't trust no motherfucking body.
We don't trust you niggas, we don't. We don't trust you. We don't trust you niggas, we don't. We don't trust you niggas, we don't.
Smiling faces.
We don't trust you niggas, we don't. We don't trust you. You a nigga #1 fan, dawg. Sneak this and I don't understand, dawg. Pillow talking, acting like a fed, dawg. I don't need another fake friend, dawg. Can't be about a hoe cause I'm sharing, dawg. And your feelings, nigga, while you paying, dawg. Give her back shots while she laying down. Keep the clock cock on trust hole. Top shot her going for the gusto. Like a real dog, got a mud hole. Get the low, you a John Doe. Bubble like beans on a hoe. Rapping so pretend you a hoe. 9-figure nigga, tag a toe. Ain't no tapping in, better blow. Charted popping pills, but he blessed. Face a couple M's on my chest. Ain't no sabotaging, little finesse. We was in the field placing bets. Still getting chills in my flesh. Taking karma, turning to success. Thoroughbred Pluto, nothing less. 20 drivers parked at the jet. Whipped the fountain to the project. The performers on a no confess. We don't trust you niggas, we don't.
Smiling faces.
We don't trust you niggas, we don't.
Pretend to be
We don't
your
trust
friend.
you. We don't trust you, no, no, no. We don't trust you, no, 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 no. We don't trust you, no, no, no. We don't trust you, no, 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 no. We don't trust you, no, no, no.
Trust is a motherfucker.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you. If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you. If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you. Hey, written all over you. Fake written all over you.
Alright, chat, I got a dip, but peace out, bro. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Alright, bro. Later, yo.